are watching Leicester Till I Die TV.
Watch us on YouTube.
Listen on your favourite podcast platform.
Or ask your smart speaker
To play the podcast Leicester Till I Die.
Right, Chris.
All right, good evening. How the devil are we? Welcome along. New territory for us. Not been here for a few years. Carabao Cup first round action. Thanks, West Ham. What do we think? How are we feeling? Got the win against Coventry. Doesn't look like the Chelsea striker could be coming. I think he wants to go to Italy. It's all... Look, this is Leicester. We're never going to do anything straight, just normal in the way we would expect to, would we? You know that. Judy is in. Good evening, Judy. How are you? She's a member. Welcome along. You can all become members, just $1.99. Details if you're watching on YouTube, in the details below. Judy, thank you very much for joining us. LCFC is in. How are you? Welcome along, sir. And James, evening, Chris. Hope you're well, mate. Well done the other day against Coventry. Thank you so very much. Get your hands off Daka. That's all I'll say. That's all I'm saying to you, James. Keep your hands off Daka. Right, let me just... and Blue Kate is in. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon. How are you? Welcome along. And Spencer's joined us, and LCFC is not bad. Well, look, you know this is LTID TV from Leicester Till I Die. As we call it now, LTID TV 1. Don't forget, if you are new, to get over and subscribe to our sister channel, LTID TV 2, the quiz channel. And you can follow us on social media. Look, there we are, all the way along the bottom there. LTID TV or Leicester Till I Die. You'll find us under one or the other. If you want to follow us, join us, and join in the chat. And join in the chat tonight, please do. You'll see going on the bottom there, I can't tell you enough. I'm fed up with warning people and giving out warnings. If there are any spoilers, if you say anything, and I do not care if you are 10 minutes in advance of what I'm watching, if you give out any spoilers about the match before I announce it as the host, you will just be kicked out and banned. There's no coming back from it. I'm fed up with the idiots that are in the chat think that it's clever to say something or just don't follow the rules. Rules are there for one thing, for everybody's enjoyment. And if you want to be a dickhead and stick notes in there, oh, look, there's a goal, even if it's a joke. Because if it's a joke, I'll take it seriously. So no spoilers. The team has been announced, and I'm just going to try and bring that up. Let's just see where we are here. Here we go. Whoa. Let me get that up. And you can tell me, what do you think of the team? There it is. What are we thinking, guys? I'm just going to get it up a bit bigger on here. I'll see what BBC aren't bringing it up, so I'll just get my slides up. We've just had Enzo on Sky talking away. Basically saying, his plans are one game at a time, and you wouldn't expect anything else, would you? You wouldn't expect anything else at all. But look at the team there. Let's bring it up. So, Stolchik in goal. So Everson makes the bench. Look, something is going to happen with these goalkeepers. We do not need this many goalkeepers. Smithers, look, he's going to be cheap. He's going to be on a really, really low wage. He's going to be around just as cover, a bit like Jupokovic was at the end. But Everson makes it onto the bench. Kind of think Danny Ward's on the way out. If Stolchuk makes it to the starting lineup for this game, then to me, when Ward can't even make it to the bench for the Carabao Cup first round, then I think he is out. I think he is out. Let me just have a look and just... I'm getting messages. All my look at this. I'm not saying I'm nervous, but look what I've got here. Look at this. Yes, everybody, look. You probably can't hear that. Oh, it is so satisfying. Yes, I'll be doing that during the game, I'm sure. All Brighton in defence with Faze, Doyle, and Justin. Nice to see Justin back. Just in time, if you ask me. Chowdhury, Ndidi, and Winks. Pratt is in the team. That is good to see. Marcho is also there, and I think they'll be playing, obviously, either side of Inacho. No Daka, which surprises me. But look, the defence is there. Everson, Ricardo Castagna, Nelson, Vestergaard, Dewsbury Hall, McAteer, Vardy, and Daka. But it's good to see the youngsters in there. Mark Howell's getting his chance today. I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce the other names, so don't ask me. It's good to see Pratt's in there. But no, good to see, like I say, and McAteer and Nelson make it onto the bench. Daka, I thought would be starting, but he's gone with Iheanacho. What do we think of the team, guys? What do we think of the team? Let's see what people are saying here. I think I'm not sure if I put that up. LCFC says he's not bad. That's a matter of opinion, mate. Okay, James, can't see us getting Daka. To be honest, I'd have him, but there's hardly any money to spend in the market for us. Well, what about Wolves? Wolves got rid of the manager today. He left because he'd got no money to spend. They aren't spending. He's actually watching his squad get smaller and smaller. Obviously, they are worried about FFP. And he's walked. It looks like Gary O'Neill is the favourite to replace. LCFC, Chris is going places, creating a whole LTID franchise. Yes, we're going to have LTID plus one, 1+1, and 2+1, and LTIDT4 for the full women's. Oh, where will it end? Where will it end? Highfields is in. Good evening, Highfields, another member. Welcome along. 100% Chris, well said. I can't think what I was saying that to. I thought I was Claudio then, but I think it's the Burton manager. I should have gone to Specsavers. Kate, loving the radio show. Cross, been catching up when Chris, catching up when I can. Thank you so very much. We are having issues because I'm in Poole and the show's going out in Leatherhead, which is where the office is. We lose an hour every now and again. Basically, what happens is background music pops up, so you'll still get music, but you won't get me for a certain length. It can be up to an hour for the system to kick back in and reconnect me if nobody is in the. Which there wasn't today, so we lost an hour today. But thank you, Kate. Glad you're enjoying it. Silly music, silly dad jokes, silly me. That's what you get. Strong. I think it's strong enough to beat Burton. Looks good, especially with good old Nacho Man. Indeed, it's good to see Nacho Man starting, isn't it? Do you think he'll get a goal? Do you think we'll look at scores in a minute? Let's hope, because I'll be playing a bit of this tonight. Let's hope I will be playing that. Iheanacho should start at the weekend as well. I think so. I love Vardy to bits. I'd have his children now. I'd bend over and have his children if he walked in here. But I just think he did nothing for me against Coventry. He really didn't. He's not even taking defenders with him. Defenders aren't looking at him and thinking, oh, it's Vardy. He's a threat now. But let's have him coming on for the last 20 minutes, see if he can do the damage there. I like James Justin. Hopefully, yeah, and he wants to stay, which is good. Strong side for Burton Albion. To be honest with you, I wouldn't know. They got Nigel Clough there. Obviously, he's been Burton manager a few times. James. I tell you what, I was talking to Doug earlier, and he thinks they'll go down, and I wouldn't be surprised. I predicted them to struggle last season, which they did, but they managed to stay up. Gray, I'm wearing my Matty Elliott retro shirt tonight. Gray, I went to message you on Facebook because I want to try and get you in possibly for a quiz next week. But I've got two Grays, two LCFC Grays that follow me on Twitter. I wasn't sure which one you were. Do you want to send me a message and then I know which one I'm replying to? That would be great. Nate is in. Good evening, Nate from America. How are you? Potential banana skin. Always a potential banana skin. Always. Hoping to get, not linked to being a banana skin, but hoping to get Kate on the way to the ground. But she has forgotten her headphones. I'm saying nothing. Scotty's in. Scotty, how you doing? Beam me up, Scotty. I hope it was well. Personally think maybe too strong. Too strong? Can you be too strong, Scott? Indeed, Winks starting a second game. Good to see Chowdhury in there. Look, I like Chowdhury. For me, he jumped above Ndidi, but look, the new Ndidi under Enzo, the new attacking Ndidi, impressed me. So, but I do like Chowdhury. I do think he's got a place in this team, in this division. Yeah, it does matter. But look, for me, and I've said this. Leicester for Life saying, "Hiya, Leicester, how are you doing?" Look, I've said this mate, a lot of times. Is it the performance? Is it the result? Now, I've got to be honest with you. We had the performance against Coventry, but we had for me, it was very much almost like, oh God, Brendan Rodgers is back. You know, like I said on Sunday, you know, did Enzo go into the office, open the drawer and find the Brendan Rodgers coaching manual in the drawer? And I'll refer to that because we were really good, didn't take advantage and let them take the lead. But no, we came back, and that was something we had a plan B, something we never had obviously seen under Brendan. But no, I don't want to. If we do a fantastic performance and we lose tonight, I will be annoyed. There is no excuses. We should not go to Burton. Now, Burton, are they a League One or a League Two side? I'm not sure, to be honest with you. Somebody will tell me I'll Google it as well. But with the players that we've got out there and we've got 26 fit players. Oh, hang on a second, though. When was this posted? Fabrizio Romano posted this morning. Understand Leicester City are closing in on Kazira Kazdiai, loan deal, almost agreed with Chelsea. The agreement is at the final stages, despite interest also from Genoa. Mosquera keen to make it happen, as Leicester hope to get it sealed very soon. But that's in contradiction to what a lot of other, including the Mercury, but often the Mercury tend to just copy other sources now. It would be great to get him in. But he seems to think that we can get him in. So it would be good. League One, Andres, thank you so very much. If we cannot, with that side that we have put out, beat Burton Albion, questions need to be asked. And I don't care, it's new team and all this, that. Look at that team there. Look at that team. Winks, ex-Premier League. Albrighton. Faze. Doyle season. Chowdhury had a season in this division. Pratt, Iheanacho. These are all Premier League players. Okay, Stolchuk is new. Marchal, he's played well. If that team does not beat Burton Albion, then something is wrong. Something is wrong majorly. That team should easily beat Burton Albion. So to me, it's not about. I want to see a performance. Of course we do. We all want to win pretty, but the fact of the matter is, if we play well and lose, not good enough for me tonight. Not good enough. And you can't even say at this stage, well, we need to concentrate on the league. Fucking hell, do we, Eckers like? I mean, yes, we do, but not this early. We know if we're talking about getting through to the quarterfinals and we're up in the first or second and we've got a few injuries, then yes, we do. But no, at the moment we need to get the win. But I'm just going to retab that, retweet that about Fabrizio, because that's quite positive. I was feeling a bit down about that move, to be honest with you. But I'm just trying to go and find it now. But if Fab says that, and we've had him on the show, he's an honest guy. He gets it right more often than getting it wrong. That would be very nice. Now he's now saying, I'm going to just retweet this, and then I'm going to bring this up just to sidetrack for a second. Okay, let me. There we go. So what he is saying is. Leicester City have agreed a loan deal for Cesare Casadei to join from Chelsea, as revealed this morning. Deal in place and medical this week if all goes to plan. Chelsea Football Club believe Marcheski will be crucial to help Cesare develop the best way. Here we go. That would be absolutely fan-fucking-tastic. Brad, you're in. I thought you were going out, Brad. I thought you were going out. If you want to pop on, let me know. But look, if that happens, I am a happy chappy. Brad, what do you think? Yeah, we've lost to Burton in the past. There's no doubt about that. But there's no excuses. There is no excuses. I believe that the player that you can see there, I believe he wanted to actually go to Italy, but Chelsea wanted him to come to Leicester. And Enzo was a key factor in that because he felt that Enzo would develop him the right way. So, I mean, that's good. And excuse me, just having a bit of a Brothers Festival apple cider here. This is rather nice. I've got a bit of a dry throat. But we should win. Yes, we do. Do we really need too many plans while the quality we have in the youth? I'm not sure what you mean there, Scott, but we can't rely on the youth. Bring them through, but it's a case of gradually introducing them. We should win, Andreas. Yes, we should. Lone players, I mean. We can't, as I say, we can't rely on the youth, mate. Doug is in. Good evening, Doug. How are you? Welcome along, mate. Can't believe the Wolves situation. Really can't. Be careful, Bradley. Be careful. 10 p.m. tonight, the draw for the second round if we get through. Just to say, Gray, did you get my message about Twitter? Please do message me because, like I say, I don't know which one you are. You can't whack a cider. Well, I don't know what you whack, Spencer, but hey, enjoy yourself. Enjoy yourself. Right, let's get some score predictions in the comments as well. Don't know sod all about him. Right, mate, honestly, you're letting me down here. You're letting me down. But I don't think Kate's going to be able to join us from the ground. Like I said, I know she was having trouble that she won't be able to hear us. Doug, sir. Doug, you are a gentleman, sir. Thank you so very much. Good luck tonight. Get in the hat for the next round. What do you make of the rumours about Daka to Everton? I fancy you to win 2-0 tonight. Thank you very much. And thank you so much for that, Doug. Really, really do appreciate that. Being old and retired, it really does help the channel. So thank you very, very much indeed. James was saying earlier he doesn't think he'll get them. They haven't got the money to spend. So interesting. If he goes to Everton, the problem is, I don't think Everton, no disrespect, James, I don't think Everton can stay up this season. I had them going down last season. All right, they stayed up. They stayed up at our expense almost, didn't they? I think it might just be, this could be their final season. I really, really do. It might just be a case that Luton are going to be below them. I really... Would he go knowing that he's going to come straight back? I don't know. My worry is we need to get another striker in because Vardy isn't what he was. Then that leaves us with two out-and-out strikers. Although he likes playing with one up front, so I would like to get a fourth one in, Pirlo probably, and then ready because he's going to retire at the end of the season. Is Vardy? Gray has his side. James is going 3-0 to Leicester. Great. Yeah, do go over there and subscribe to the Dugout Football channel. I know it's Premier League, but are you still doing an away strip show, Doug? Are you going to be doing that? Let me know. Yeah, Wolves manager went to FFP restrictions. If only he knew as much about Leicester City players, Brad, we'd be all right. It sounds like us last season, doesn't it? Big Wes and Martin O'Neill on, indeed. Nacho hat trick. See, I knew he'd come in when I played that video. Is O'Neill confirmed? I don't know. To me, I know the Bournemouth fans loved him, but look, he was following Parker. I don't see what all the fuss is about with O'Neill. I really don't. I could have managed Bournemouth and kept them up this season because the three teams that went down were so bad. So I'm not overly impressed with him. I don't think he's a good manager. I think he needs to drop down into one of the lower divisions and learn his trade. I really do. No, I haven't sent it yet, Gray. I meant the message on here. I haven't sent it because I've got two LCFC Gray Forever fans with two different Twitter handles, but both that same name. If you can message me at Leicester TID, because they're both following me and I follow both of them. So if you could actually please message me, and then I know which one I'm dealing with, and we'll get you sorted for the quiz. We are away to Huddersfield, and just to let you know, by the way, there will be no watch-along on Saturday. I'm actually at my son's wedding. My eldest is getting married on Saturday. Not sure what time he wants me at the church. So I'll turn up late and miss it all. But no, I'm going to be I'm going to be there. So there's going to be no watch along on Saturday. Tomorrow night, Brad is going to be doing the preview show with the Huddersfield fan, and I will send him the link, Brad. I'll send the link to him because I've got him on WhatsApp. So I will send him the link for you. Do you want to come in on, Brad, and just quickly talk about the game? Daka was to join us. The best deal would have done is a loan, but Leicester would want a permanent, which is expected. I think we'd want a permanent because we are just literally rebuilding. Facebook user, you know the rules, mate. I don't touch you if you don't stick your name at the end or have the time and effort to subscribe to StreamYard. It's free. You don't have to download anything. You can't be asked to do that. I can't be asked to read your comments out, to be honest with you. Thank God we ain't playing in the warm-up kit. It's obnoxious. Mike is in. Good evening, Mike. How are you? Welcome along. I did leave a comment last night, mate. What a game for you. I left a comment on your, not on the premiere, which you put on later. I think you were interviewing a couple of fans on that one. I had a quick look at it. But your actual watch-along, well done, mate. What a comeback. What a win. Well done to Newport County last night. Everybody's saying hello to everybody else. Sharky's saying it's a tricky fixture. I think Leicester will win, though. If we don't, there's going to be questions. There really is. Brilliant, mate. Thank you very much. If results like yesterday, Leicester need to be aware, could be ugly. I think Southampton went out, didn't they? I do believe Southampton have gone out. Thank you very much, Kate. Indeed. Congrats. Yeah. He's coming down tomorrow night. Hopefully have a little bit of a beer. So if I don't pop on the channel, that is why, Bradders. Congrats, Sheila. Thank you so much, James. Thank you, Sharky. Yeah, can we talk? We'll talk, mate. We'll talk about it. But yeah, you're happy. I'm happy for you to do that. To be honest with you, I'm going to be absolutely pissed, so I don't care. Do what you want. Do what you want. Look, but I tell you what, I'm going to send you the link. I don't know whether I say whether you want to pop on or not because you're ignoring me. But if you have got 5 minutes just to pop on and talk about the team, do feel free to do so. Let me just... And I kind of just say to my ex-wife, and I know she's not going to be watching this, but if she is, why message me when I'm about to go and do a game? That's why she's an ex. No, it was mutual. It was mutual. She dumped me. No, it was mutual. I'm not going to lie. So get your score predictions in still, guys. 27 watching. I don't know how many likes we've got here. Let's get those likes up. Yeah, I've sent you the link, mate. I've sent you the link. I agree the warming up kit is a neon pink. I know. And it's the one that they were holding up for everybody to when they were signing pre-season. Hey, and I love the orange. I think I'm going to wait till Christmas and ask for the orange shirt then. Yep. The second round draw is 10 o'clock on Sky, so we'll probably be staying on for that. But yeah, they have, mate. But we have to look at it and go, they're League One. We are Championship. We should beat them, whether they've had a good window or not. Now, I'm not disrespecting them, but we should. You know, if we were playing Coventry or another Championship team, then I'd be saying differently. But we should be beating teams like that. You know, end of. But that's the Cups for you. The Cups do give you upsets, if you like. But we just get the team back up here for... I don't know what's happened to that picture there. No, there's the team. James is in. Good evening, James. How are you? Up the city? Indeed. Congratulations, Mini Chris. Thank you. I will pass all your congratulations on to him. Right, let me get the big man in. And if he's not available, I'll get Brad in, who doesn't seem to be available. We've got the mini circle of death there. 3-1 to Leicester. There he is.
Hello. Hello.
Hello. How are you?
Hello. Yeah. I'm sorry, mate. I haven't done my research on this Chelsea guy. All I know is he's Italian and he's from Chelsea.
He is very good. He was in the Euro under-20s, which Italy, I think, won, and he got the golden boot and the most assists as well. Look, talking about this match, though, mate, we've got to win it, haven't we? I don't care whether it's a good performance or not. We have got to win it.
Yeah, I look, we got the nerves out of the way. We got the win on Sunday against Coventry, which was a big game. You know, it wasn't just the first game in the Championship. It had that extra spicy meatball, as they would say, with it being the massive M69 derby.
I just decided that I can't get enough cider in my mouth, so I've spat it all out everywhere.
There's that cider for you, mate. But no, you want to continue that momentum, don't you? You know,
yes,
we're all anticipating that the first 7 or 8 games aren't going to be easy. That, you know, I mean, we might, you know, go on a great start, but we're still a little bit hesitant towards it. And the perfect way to keep that momentum going is to get yourself through the early knock-ins of the Carabao Cup. So for me, I'm happy with the lineup. I mean, I'm looking at there. It's an experienced side. There's no youth intake in it. You know, so McAteer's not playing, which is probably the only one I thought maybe would get a game, but he swapped him for Marcel. I'm just going to call him Marcel because there's too many consonants in his other name.
Same as me, mate. Same as me.
Good on Marcel. So it's good to see. And I think it's good that we take this competition seriously. I think these lads need that focus to... oh, my God, yes, it is me. I know, Leicester for life. But it is me. Oh, I hope he's not saying he hated that I came on.
There we go.
Yeah, hated and loved by one of them.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. If we've got to, I want the league. The league is the most important thing. If we don't win either cup, and obviously we probably won't do, it's not the end of the world. But if we're going to go out and we go out to, like I said, Chelsea or a Arsenal, you know, I don't want to go out to a second-rate team. Like, I no disrespect to Burton, like a Burton or Tottenham, you know, one of those second-rate teams. You know, I want us to. This is a game we should be winning.
Yeah, and it's great momentum as well. You want the momentum. Like I said,
I'll try again.
Yeah, you'll try again. Take 2. It's all right. It's not live, mate. We'll cut it out. We'll give it to the editors afterwards. It's fine.
I'll just smell a sign.
Yeah. I mean, you do. I mean, was it already started?
No, I'm just looking at that training kit.
Oh God, don't. It's the one
I thought it was the pink one. Where the hell's that come from?
Oh dear, Chris is about to have a ranging moment after get the 18 warning up in a minute.
No, do you remember the Arsenal strip of years ago, the away strip, and it looked like that, just yellow and blue?
Yeah,
that I actually love it. I have got the FBS on, but I do love it. But my God, I wasn't expecting that. I've only had one of these. He's
already got his beer goggles on, guys. He's already seen things that he likes. Yeah. But no, I kind of understand why this is probably quite important in a way. I know it sounds silly because we're not expecting us to win the League Cup or the FA Cup, although we've managed one of them recent times in recent history. So you never know. I mean, you know, lived a charmed life, getting promotion and a League Cup. That'd be great, wouldn't it? But again, you look at Huddersfield, and I know one game into the season, but they got beat. Didn't they? I believe, if I remember the results rightly, I think they lost first game. Yeah. So if you take into momentum, a win against a comfortable win would be even better. You know, a game that's kind of done and dusted by half time would be the ideal choice. But you want to get that momentum going early. If you actually are gonna get out the traps and surprise everybody, you want it to be done in a way where, you know, Leicester have got 2 wins under the belt. I don't care that it's Burton. Like you said, Chris, nobody's going to really remember Leicester's cup run if they get out in the 5th round of the FA Cup or the 4th round or whatever, and 3rd or 4th round of the Carabao Cup. But they're going to remember it if you got knocked out by Burton and Grimsby Town. Because that's the reason. I know I put it in my comments, but that's the reason them games stick in the mind is because it was embarrassing when we lost to Newport. I mean, I know the Grimsby Town one was doubly embarrassing because the year before we'd beat Middlesbrough to win the thing.
Yes.
You know, so these results, I'd much rather, Chris, go out to somebody in our division or higher, which is for the first time in 10 years, we're able to say or higher in that bracket. You know, if we go out to a Middlesbrough, fine, I'm not arsed. But going out to a Burton leaves a nasty taste. And we know eventually that challenge is going to come for the squad to bounce back from a defeat. But you want to make sure it's not, we lost 2-0 to Burton Albion and we had a fairly strong side out.
I mean, you could literally have that. If that happened, you could say, well, the team's gone for a Burton, couldn't you?
Hey! And you could.
I've got an Alexa message. I know what this probably is. Alexa, my notifications.
One notification. The Leicester City Burton Albion game starts tonight at 8 p.m.
I don't know if you got that at all.
All I heard was, the Burton Albion starts at 8 p.m.
The game starts at 8 p.m. Honestly, a woman that finally reminds me when the football's due to start. That's what I like.
Yeah, it was. I mean, we do have to be careful, though. I saw a few wayward results. I think you're right. Southampton went out. I think Barnsley went out to Tranmere on penalties. Now, I don't know how much of a shock that may be. I don't know if they're in the same division, but Barnsley started with a 7-0 win against Port Vale. So, you know, it does show you can have again, I don't know how much of an upset that is, but, you know, you can have a shocker when it comes to the cup. So, and, you know, and this is maybe an idea of what we're going to see throughout the season. Pratt performance warrants a start. Iheanacho's substitute impact warrants a start. You know, Marcel is a youngster he's going to use, so he deserves to be
I was
a chance.
impressed with Marcel in the pre-seasons, to be honest with you.
Yeah, so was I. And one very lovely thing to notice there, it's probably going to notice, JJ's return.
Yes, no, I said that. It's just in time, really.
Well, it was. Yeah. Oh,
what's your thought? I mean, Stolchuk starts. Iverson on the bench. It surely means goodbye, Danny Ward, doesn't it?
Yeah, I think there's probably a minority, maybe even a majority of Leicester fans that would say goodbye and good riddance to Danny Ward. I think that's a bit unfair, but due to his performances or lack of them in the Premier League, nobody would really care for it. I can't see Iverson wanting to be a bench warmer, especially if Stoichek's getting chosen over him in this game. That tells me where Enzo sees the future of his goalkeepers. Obviously, Hermanson the number one, Stoichek number two, and breaking case of emergency is obviously Smithers. So that could still see a few more exits. A little bit surprised that Castagna and Ricardo are both on the bench. I noticed them Juventus rumours have gone away again, but will we see Castagna? This will be the second game now in a row he's featured on the bench. Will he make an appearance, or will it be a second time that he's just making up the numbers on the bench? Because it does make you wonder, doesn't it? I mean, I know Albrighton will be playing on that right side, which I'm not opposed against. His age, he's probably better to focus on the defensive side of his game than he is trying to break forward like Mavrodidi or someone like that.
Yeah.
And I mean, the Chowdhury's in there as well. So
I quite thought. I mean, it's a very strong bench, to be honest with you. I mean, looking at the starting lineup and the bench. Brighton obviously he's gone at right back. That worries me. He hasn't got the pace, I don't think, and he's always got a penalty in him at right back. Apart from that, I think it's a very strong team. I think Everson or Ward will go, like you say. It's good to see Chowdhury in there. I think he deserves the chance. Iheanacho, look, we both love Iheanacho. I thought Daka was going to start. I've got to be honest with you, and I did play the video earlier for you, but
that's what must have sent my spidey senses off to come on here. You see,
well, it was literally just after that I saw your comment come up, and it wasn't this video. hand glove. But
You've got to have it, mate.
I thought Daka would be starting. I've got to be honest with you.
I didn't, and the reason I didn't think is because my mind was, if Iheanacho is going to be the main second striker, if you will, I know that doesn't make sense as a sentence, but you know what I mean. If Vardy's going to be the starter and Iheanacho is going to be the replacement, it's games like this when you need to rest Vardy, because obviously he can't play through. He can probably play Saturday in that case, but we're going to have to get used to Saturday, Tuesday, Sunday, Tuesdays, or whatever the fixture list goes. So for me, I think if that's the guy who you're going to be shouldering on to trying to convince to sign a new contract and keep here, then you have to start Iheanacho.
Yeah.
And if he has a great first half and he does really well, then you can give Daka the limelight. For me, I know it's been mentioned earlier, I don't want us to sell Daka to Everton for two reasons. Sorry, James, but they need to go down as a club. They do. And secondly, we could see ourselves potentially having another Kramaric, where we don't give him the chance to fulfill his potential. We sell him somewhere else. Not only would he probably go and then keep Everton up, but he would then prove to be a stellar player. And I think we are now, the season's up and running, we are 9 months away from the Vardy retirement party.
Yeah.
So loan him. If you're gonna send him anywhere, send him out on loan with no option to buy, and then Enzo can work next season on him without, send scouts to watch him and give him confidence.
In my mind, my worry would be if we loan him out and that only leaves us Iheanacho and Vardy. Vardy's only got to stub his toe and he's out for a month.
Very, very true. But if this Italian comes in on loan, he's obviously a golden boot player. I'm assuming he's very good then at going forward.
He's not an out-and-out striker.
Well, he can score goals, it seems, in the international circuit. So I don't know. I mean, Enzo has them playing a very unique way that kind of makes Wout Faes a striker. So who knows? Maybe he'll play Wout Faes up front if that's the case.
I'm still expecting Vestergaard to be up front before the end of the season.
No, God, if that happens, I tell you what, Chris, if that happens and we win the game, Leicester are really taking the piss.
when we've got like 120 points and we're top with a few games to go, stick him up front. Look, Judy's gone 4-1 Leicester. Sharky's 3-1 Leicester. You've gone 5-0 Leicester. I went 3-0 but changed it to 3-1 because this is Leicester and I think we will concede one. James has gone 3-0 to Leicester. Gray's gone 3-0 to Leicester. Blue Fox just come in. Hi, Bluey. He's gone 3-0. Nobody's holding out much hope for a shock tonight.
No, I think even the most pessimistic fan would be saying we'd win it. I mean, and then there's Scott going for a 2-3. As I say that, it's an edgy. Yeah, I don't want that, Scott. Thanks very much, Scott. Thanks for giving me heart palpitations.
I know
the idea of a 2-3, but no. I mean, look, this is one of them games where 70% of the time, with the greatest respect, it's a walk in the park.
Yeah,
it's that 30% that worries you, and I think that's why a lot of people have got a goal in there for Burton. And he, please stop encouraging Scott with his score predictions. He's also got 3-2, and Dave's got 2-1.
Yeah. So Dave has gone 2-1 to Leicester. He.
It's gone 3-2 Leicester. He's just confirmed it.
To Leicester, yeah.
And LCFC's just gone 3-1 Leicester as well.
Okay, Burton, Leicester, LCFC has gone 3-1. Brilliant. Well, the players are about to come out, so I'll let you go. I don't know if you're still going out or not, or whether you want to pop on at half time. I'll leave that at. You've got the link now.
Yeah, if I get a chance to get away from what I'm doing, I'll pop on for a minute or two. But if not, I should be free to join you at the end because you said you're staying on to watch the round draw.
Well, we might as well stick it all onto one show, might
we? Yeah, might as well.
Yes. Yeah.
Well, no luck, Chrissy. We tried to do it.
Oh, now Leicester, it says here on Sky, have gone a 4-1-4-1.
4-1, 4-1, 4-1, 4-1. I'll go. I'll see you later.
Anyway, all I will say is tonight we are going to be doing a Lion Sleeps Tonight game. Hopefully, a win away, a win away, a win away, a win away. Goodbye, Brad. Thank you for joining us. I'll see you later, mate.
Yeah, bye. You might not see me later after that, but bye.
Take care, buddy. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thanks to Brad. He doesn't like my jokes. I like that. A win away, a win. You know, I've been saving that up all summer. Don't be awful. Love me. I need some love. Right, let me just get all this set up now for the game. Let me turn my headphones up so I can hear what's going on. I do like that warming up kit. I might have to purchase that. I want the orange kit though. I think I'm going to have that. I think I'm going to have that for Christmas, the away kit. I do like that. Can you imagine me sat here in that kit? Wow, eh? So it's Gavin Ward in the middle. Burton Albion in all yellow, kicking from left to right as we watch it. Leicester City in all blue. Remember, as it says on the bottom there, no spoilers, guys. It is a straight kick out. Scott's in and we're underway. He's got the instructions to kick out with any spoilers. Even if it's a joke spoiler, you take the risk. So Leicester now coming forward down this near side. Marchell, lovely crossover all the way over to the far side for Leicester. A good opening move here, crossed into the box. Oh, Iheanacho got onto it there, but it's out for a goal kick to Burton. That's a good move to start the game up. Hey, Sharky, get your clappers out for the ladies, eh? Hey, ladies, cover your eyes. Indeed they do. Oh, I love. You can still get that on ITV4. I love the Sweeney. Wow. Well, David, what's happened there? Lifelong Spurs fan. Oh, it's a corner. It's a corner now. Wait a minute now. What's happening here? It's a corner. It's kicked in. It's a long corner. It's punched away by the goalkeeper. Well punched away there. And it's gone out of play, but I do think it is a... why does my wife keep messaging me when she knows there is a game on? But you've... my wife and two of my sons are crazy Leicester City fans. Wow. That's... oh, Chowdhury's coming away now. Obviously, one half of the family's got some taste. Oh, be quiet. Alexa's getting mad here. So Leicester with the ball. Faye's on the far side, kicks it out. It's going to cross the back four here. They have more of a back three at the moment they're playing. It's on Sky Sports if anybody wants to watch it, by the way, while we're chatting away here. And suddenly I've lost the rest of me. Oh, it's there. Lost my pen for a minute. So it's 0-0. Only a couple of 2.5 minutes gone. I'm on 2.5 minutes. Other game, 1-0 to Ipswich over Bristol Rovers. Evening, Ant. Your favourite team? No, I know it's not. I know it's City, but there we go. So Burton got the ball here. The goalkeeper with a long kick upfield. easily covered by the Leicester defender with a header back to the goalkeeper Stovcic. Rangers are 2-0 up against Servette in the Champions League qualifier with a penalty. And Wolves have appointed O'Neill on a 3-year deal. That's weird. That is weird. But then again, I don't suppose with the financial position they're going to get many big boys. And Maguire looks like he's on his way to West Ham, as does James Ward-Prowse. So that would dent Southampton's, I think, small hopes of going up. A long ball through there from Leicester, but it was absolutely going nowhere, and it's just gone straight through to their goalkeeper. Crowd sound like they're in good voice. So Ipswich 1, Bristol Rovers 0, Bristol City 1, Oxford United 0 now. As Face has got the ball in the late evening sun here. A long fall forward by Leicester, but again all the way through, over the top and through to the goalkeeper. We were one of the later kickoffs. Good to see Justin back. Leicester for life. I think he will be going. He's not featured in anything. He's not been featuring on the bench. In fairness, whether he goes or not will be interesting, but new manager, he's not in his plans. Playing out from the back, but playing it out with purpose. That was what playing it out from the back is obviously something that we did under Rodgers, of course. But at least this time, when we do play it out from the back, we actually do play it out. Albrighton on the far side. Oh, I'm loving this. Bubble wrap. I'm like a kid again. Oh! And it's a goal! And it is he who must be loved. Brad will be just having a massive orgasm now. But it is 1-0. And of course, it can only be one man. 6 minutes gone, clipped in from Albrighton. Almost a back heel, I think, from Nacho. Albrighton just a gentle click in. Yeah, lovely finish. Lovely finish from here, Nacho. To put Leicester 1-0 up after 6.5 minutes. He nonchalantly just spot it in. Oh, not as much of a celebration from Enzo there as there was the other day. It was good to see Enzo getting excited on the side of the pitch. But 6 minutes gone, Leicester take control of the game. Going to be interesting now because Burton have got to come forward, and of course that will mean that they will be open at the back. It finishes tonight. Somebody asked me earlier, I can't remember, I think it was Boris. I think it is penalties tonight if needed. Yes, it is, because a couple of the games yesterday went to penalties. So free kick to Leicester there. Indeed, he bundled over. It was a very, very well taken goal by Nacho. Nacho man. Yeah, 1-0 Stuart, you're quite right. In fact, we couldn't really get it out from the back. That was the thing. They said it was playing out from the back, Gray, but where did it actually end up? Usually in our net. Got your message on Twitter, Gray. Obviously, I'll reply to you probably tomorrow if that's okay. Manson injured. Oh, here we go again. It's like this is a repeat of last season. Jeff's in. Good morning, Jeff. How are you? He's going 2-0 to Leicester. Just gone back. That was an older message that he put. Sorry, Jeff, and he just got round to it. Oh, that was a bit of a loose back pass there. I think it was Ndidi. He can decide who he wanted to play it back to. Is the sound okay, by the way, gentle ladies and gentlefolk? Now Burton coming down. Lovely bit of play here by Burton. Breaking down the far side. Cuts it inside. Nice passing here by Burton. It's a good move in fairness by them. They lose out there. They can't finish it off. Trying one pass too many, if I'm honest with you there. Thank you, Gray. Thank you. And Sharky, yeah. You're welcome, sir. You're welcome. Yeah, go straight. Oh, no extra time. Whoa. So straight to penalties. Wow. So just coming up to 10 minutes gone. Leicester City have the goal advantage as they break now on the far side. Blue shirts coming forward. There's a lot of yellow shirts back, though. Winks has played it back to Fass. Winks and Fass playing 1-2. Doyle. Ndidi on the left here. To Marchal. Plays it back. Plays it back to Doyle. 80% possession to Leicester at the moment. Doyle, what am I saying? Just... No, it is Doyle. It is Doyle. I was right. I'm looking at the wrong side here. The BBC completely turned around the formation. Oh, lovely ball through! Oh, Brighton couldn't keep his feet there. That was a lovely ball through, and Albrighton there split the defence between two Burton defenders. Albrighton there, I mean, I think he tripped over himself. Yeah, I don't know what. Bless him. I think he was shocked the fact that he had that much space. It was a great opportunity. If he could have controlled that, I'm sure it would have been 2. But he did fall over himself there, Albrighton. It was a lovely ball through to him. Really, James? Wow. Great sound. Thank you, Judy. I suppose the Premier League at the end of the day. So Pratt's got the ball here. It was a corner. He's got a corner. Well done, Pratt. I suppose it's interesting to see who's the guy that went from Man United to Nottingham Forest for a year. Nobody's signed him up now. Should have gone to West Ham. So it's a corner kick on the far side to Leicester. I've got to say, I'm pretty much dominating this match. A second goal now. I'm not saying it would kill the game off, but it would make it really, really comfortable for Leicester. So the chip comes in. It's a long cross all the way over. Nobody's on that far side, but it is picked up by Winks here. Plays it back in. Winks has it back. Nice to see Chowdhury getting some game time. I think he could really do. If you see Bit come in, anybody, James, Scott, anybody, any other mods that are in, Bit is just a straight ban. There's a goal kick to Burton here. Just showing that finish again, I think. Oh, it was a superb Iheanacho goal. It was a lovely chip into the box, and just nonchalantly, he was facing back to his own goal, and he just kind of clipped it back. It was never going to win goal of the season. Oh, cheers, James. Thank you, mate. Thank you. I don't know, Gray. I don't know. It'd be nice if we did. What are your hopes for Everton this year, James? Another Burton Albion. Oh, as I say, move breaks down, but Leicester have just given it back to them as they break away down the near side now. Good defending by Leicester. Winks, my God, he's everywhere. Winks, I think Winks could be the signing of the summer. Shrewsbury just taking the lead. Woo. Oh, Doyle very easily lost the ball there. I just hope Doyle's not one of those that will that we're hoping too much of. Wrong ball up by Burton Albion goes out. So Chowdhury on the ball, gets it from Trollchop, passes it out to the far side. Leicester coming away down that far side now. Burton are holding off us. They do get numbers back though, Burton, when they're defending. No, I know what you're saying. I pretty much I couldn't argue with any of that there, James. Not at all. Well, Liz, are you a Burton fan? Welcome along, sir. You are more than welcome in the chat. Thank you for joining us. James, what do you think about not keeping Cody? I know he's injured at the moment. Nate. Indeed, now with the ball, plays it out. Leicester really just almost toying with Burton at the moment. Let's not sit on our laurels. A second one would just kill the game off in our favour. If it's a second goal for us, that is. Geordie's in. Good evening, Geordie. How are you? Hope you're looking after Harvey for us. Oh, lovely ball through there. Oh, Marcel just couldn't quite get on the end of it. It was a lovely ball through from Cody. Chowdhury's now. Winks is everywhere. Winks is absolutely every bloody where. He's here, he's there, he's every bloody where. Harry Winks. I just heard on the commentary there, so I'm not going to claim that it's going to be. It was my thoughts at all. But Leicester are looking purposeful. When we've got the ball, we're looking to move it forward. We're not looking to just move it back and hold on to it. And then we just said, as I said that, we give the ball away. But we look a lot more of an attacking force than I think we did under Brendan. Yeah, I was surprised. I mean, obviously, I think he's gone for players he knows, has he not? In Tarkowski and me, is it? Have you got me as well? Ben Mee. And I suppose he knows them from his time at Burnley. I'm sorry, but I can't stop popping here. Gotta love a bit of bubble wrap. Does that show up behind me? The fact that I've moved my picture behind me now of when we last won the championship. I thought I'll put it up on display there. I don't know if you can see the blue lights around it as well. So Burton aren't panicking. Fair play to them. At the moment, you can see the golfing class. And how many times did we say last season, though? Michael Keane, that was it. Yes. Michael Keane, that's the one. Last season, I remember so much when we were playing teams from lower divisions, not just last season, the season before, saying you could not tell who was the Premier League team and who wasn't. And that kind of summed up Brendan's last couple of seasons. But Burton are doing well. But, a lovely ball forward. Oh, Nacho's offside. That was a shame. Indeed, an up and under to find Nacho. He's got a smile on his face. He always plays with a smile on his face, though, give the guy credit. Very few touches there for the Burton for Cole Stockton as one of their main goal threats. 81% possession at the moment. We've only had 2 shots, one on target, which of course was the goal. One shot for Burton. That one, I think, is still coming down. It's probably got ice on it. And no one would go on it as a goal kick. No, we don't know. We don't know, James, to be honest with you. No news at all. Apparently, Hermanson is injured as well. So I hope we've not got the old injury troubles that we had last time under Brendan. We do look organised. You're quite right, James. I'd say the difference is we had a lot. If you remember under Brendan, we started games off well, like against Coventry, but then let the other team back into it, and we'd end up losing and no plan B coming out. But when we had the ball, we didn't look like we wanted to do anything with it. Where here, I mean, at the moment they're having a bit of a playing around the back four a little bit, passive ball, keepy ball. But at least we're looking for the attempt to get forward. Now the ball comes into the middle with Ndidi. Oh no, it was Marcel. Sorry. Justin passes the ball, goes down, but he gets a free kick. But we were just waiting for the right opportunity. We weren't hoofing it up, hoping that we might get somebody on the end of it. Just passes around, but you can see the heads are up. They were looking around. Coventry 1-0 up at Wimbledon. They were looking around to see who they could pass to. The curse of Seagrave, indeed. I thought we'd got rid of Harold Shipman, and as he'd come back. Do you, Gray? Have you been? Have you been in for a tour? It is, if he's staying, which I think he is now, to be honest with you. There's no rumours about where he's going. But like Brad said, there's so many rumours, isn't there? Castagne's rumours have gone quiet. I like Castagne if he'd stay out on the left and stop coming in. I want to see Justin playing regular. He's got to be to be honest with you, probably my regular centre back, left back. To be honest with you, but what do we think of Christensen? We've seen nothing of Christensen at all. Is he injured? I bet you had a gander. Oh, pressure from Leicester, forcing a mistake from the Burton player. Oh, and he still got it. Marchell. Oh, he takes a shot and it's come off for a goal kick. That guy looks amazing. I've been impressed with what I've seen of him pre-season and here, Marchell. I think it was against Northampton or what he was on the game, and he was absolutely really, really good. Really impressed with him. Newcastle Daily, welcome along. How are you? Hope you are well, sir. Good luck to season. I say, please look after Harvey. I think your manager is a good manager. It will take Harvey onto that next level, something Rodgers couldn't do. But he needs that bit extra. I think Rodgers had taken him as far as he could, and I think we knew he was going to go. He was a sellable asset. I'm glad he's gone to Newcastle. I think he's made the better move out of him and Maddison. So good luck with him, Newcastle, and look after him. And I think he'll do you well. And I think Eddie Howe is the sort of manager that can take him to the next level. Yeah, I agree, Jay. Look, new manager comes in. It is looking like a few of those signings that we've made at the end of made last season aren't staying. Oh, look, this is just beautiful from Leicester. Marcel is included again. He's in. Lovely ball into the middle. Oh, we're just passing it around, and then again, you've got to say this is what you would expect against Burton, and I'm not disrespecting Burton. It's purely fact. So. But we are looking comfortable. Obviously, we do need that second goal. Have they signed him, James? I didn't think it was confirmed earlier, but I would have had, if he was the right price. I would have had Maguire back. He was good when he was with us. It's Manchester United that have ruined him, unfortunately. But I say ruined him. Look, a good player leaves a club doesn't mean he's going to be a good player at the next club. Sumare, title winner, Yeah, James, I think we do. We've got to be careful. Burton don't look to be causing us too many problems, but you only need one mistake, one lucky break. Arsenal have agreed a Ray loan deal with option to buy. Now that's weird. I think Ramsdale they've got the best. Sorry, James, but I think they've got the England number one there. But look, it gives them options, I guess. Yeah, Ross Barkley gone to Luton, like somebody said earlier. Strange, but it's going to get game time there. Let's be honest with you. So if he's on a honestly game bonus, and it's a Premier League club at the end of the day. Everton interested in PSG's TK. Ward-Prowse on the way for a West Ham medical. Oh, come on, Pratt. Passes out. I thought he was going to have a shot then, but he just couldn't quite get it under control. But Leicester is still on the far side now. Get it over. Oh, Inacho leaves it, but it didn't. The other Leicester player didn't have the same safe wavelength on. And Burton break now on this far side, on this near side. Chowdhury there. Oh, he might bet a yellow card. There's a free kick to Leicester. I think Chowdhury was a little bit lucky there. Inacho's step over didn't work out. It was a very quick break from Burton. Chowdhury. Oh no, his shirt was being pulled. It was an excellent body check there from Chowdhury, just getting into him a little bit, and the Burton player pulled his shirt back and he got the free kick. Yeah, it is a good deal. It is a good deal. Yeah, it is a loan first. You're quite right, for Raya. Leicester for life. No, it wasn't. But look, I wish him well. I mean, you know, we do know when he left Leicester, he signed that contract so that we could get the 80 million for him. Otherwise, he could have gone on a free, and I've got total respect for him for that. Yuri Tielemans. Well, look, any player is worth what somebody will pay for him, Leicester for life. But like I say, Maguire was awesome for us. Oh, Marshall there, not a very good ball forward. Nowhere near Inacho. Good idea, but no Leicester player there to work on. Again, not on the same wavelength. But that's going to come. You know, it's early into the season yet. And look, how many players, you know, when you buy it, oh, the goalkeeper's down. The goalkeeper is down for Burton. Is it a hamstring? He's holding the back of his leg. He's holding his thigh. You know, take the advantage and have a drink spray. So I won't. If I could have Tielemans back, or I could have Maguire back because of his attitude and the way that he was with the club. I would have Maguire back 100 times over Tielemans. No, I don't miss him either. Leicester Mutcher, oh no. Geordie, all the best, mate. Say good luck for the season. Nice for you to pop in. Thank you very much. Like I say, it's nice to see a team breaking into that top six. And good luck in the Champions League, mate. Leeds losing. Leeds, they were lucky to get that draw, weren't they, the other day? But the goalkeeper can carry on for Burton. So he's obviously not gone for a Burton. It was a classic goal, and obviously we will remember him for it. Right, latest scores. Wimbledon 0, Coventry 1, Bristol City 2, Oxford 1, Cardiff 2, Colchester 2, Ipswich 1, Bristol Rovers 0, Leeds 0, Shrewsbury 1. And of course, here Burton 0, Leicester 1. That's another Burton player's gone down holding his leg. Stockton. He's going to struggle. I mean, if the two players are struggling, I think Dan's getting close to being timed out there. Just keep our place warm for us, Dan. We'll be swapping places next season. Been on any slides lately, Dan? I've got to say, I don't know if anybody follows Dan's partner Kate on TikTok. A couple of absolutely classic Dan videos on there. Yeah, Stockton looks like he's going off. He's hobbling. Have you kept your tackle under cover, Dan? Nah, Dan. Nah. End of season, you'll be relegated, and company will have gone off somewhere. You know I jest. I think you'll stay. I think you'll easily stay up. To be honest with you, I really do. I think Wolves and Everton are going to be down there, and that's without, like you say, any of the three that have gone up. So you've signed somebody today as well. You're turning into the new Nottingham Forest. So the first substitution of the night goes to Burton through injury. Marcel's coming down the left. Oh, he can't control it. But has he got a corner there? Why do they zoom in on the players and you can't see what's happened? Well, I want to see a nice bold-headed Burton player running off. Oh, it's a goal kick. Thank you, Sky. Like that kit that was seen, were Leicester in that kit before? Oh no, it is our kit. 55 quid. I am really liking that. Oh! Chowdhury there kicks it up and over the stand and out. You know you're playing a League One side when you're able to kick the ball out the stand. Inacho was trying another back heel with his head facing away from the goal. Does it once, can't do it twice. I am really liking that. Touches in the opposition box. Leicester have had 9. Burton have had 0. 36 minutes gone. It's still the 1-0 for Leicester. Thanks to that amazing Iheanacho show-off goal, but it's great. Burton on the near side, give the ball away though. Oh, but they get it back. Leicester much too casual there. Trying to be fancy, kicking it through his legs, didn't get away with it. But we get it back to Stolchik. The moment Leicester can't get it clear. Now they go for a long ball upfield. Oh, it's gone out to is that a Burton throw? Yes, it is. See, Dan doing a Rennie here. All right, Dan. So Leicester now. Chowdhury on the ball. And we give the ball away again. That's a few times we've given the ball away. We are going to have to be careful. Oh, is a penalty? No, the referee's not having it. And of course, there's no VAR. And it's a throw in to Leicester. The referee not giving a penalty. No. Good decision by the referee there. Justin was turned. No. The referee was in an excellent position. And it was like, nope, that's not a penalty. I don't know, doing a good impression, Dan. Yeah, it's good to have the channel back. I'm off the naughty step. Now then, Leicester, can they break here? It's two players, but he's on his own at the moment. The Leicester, no, Burton. Oh, nudged in the back, but Burton getting the numbers back. Getting the numbers back here. Pratt, no, on the far side. No, all Brighton on the far side. We're starting to take it a bit casual here. We've given the ball away 2 or 3 times in the last 10 minutes or so. We have to be careful. You can't take anything for granted. So don't forget the draw is at 10 o'clock tonight. No extra time, go straight to penalties. Yeah, I do like that. You're quite right, James. I do like that. And I thought your namesake deserved to be sent off. Had a bit of a Beckham moment. Referee is Gavin Ward, and he's having a good game, the referee. He made a good decision there. He was in a good position. The referee's just having a word with Inacho and explaining and talking to him. It's good to see. It's good to see referees talking to the players and explaining the decisions, rather than just having this. It's my decision. No, it wasn't. It was a good decision, Gray. All right, Jack, how you doing, mate? 27 in. Not sure how many likes we've got at the moment. It's a corner kick. All Brighton there. Captain for the night. Don't know whether this is going to be Enzo's philosophies. If he's going to be making lots of changes because there's so many games, he may decide that he doesn't have one captain and he goes match by match. Let's be honest with you. What does the captain do, really? Burton corner. Almost out for a throw-in, yet he lets it go out for a throw-in. And no. Lets it go out for a throw-in. Doesn't get it. It goes to Leicester. Sorry, Burton. That teaches you. So 41 minutes gone. Yeah, Shrewsbury there leads. Struggling. Daniel Farke at Leeds, isn't it? Yeah, Nate, I will be staying on for the draw. Burton are having the best spell of the match so far. Crossed in and headed out. Having another cross back in. Oh, Leicester are just risking it a little bit at the moment. Yeah, I thought he was. I thought he'd be doing all right, to be honest with you, but he knows the division, let's be honest. Nice play from Leicester. Indeed, he's keeping the ball well, Chowdhury. Chowdhury's looking, he had the ball there in his own box, turned, kept hold of the ball with the Burton player on him. He's looking confident, Chowdhury. Gray, I think that was that not Elton John? Oh, a long ball here. Can Masao get to it? Yes, he can. Oh, he's all over him, the Burton player. Should have been a free kick, I think, but I think Burton's got away with it. I'm sure he had and I know Captain Fantastic, I'm sure that was an Elton John album, but... Oh, correct, yes. Look, you're talking to a DJ here, mate. You're talking to a DJ. I didn't know that the Brown Dirt Cowboy was part of the title, I'm not going to lie. You sound American, Boris. I recognise Craig Bird. Gavin Ward. Is DX Prem, or is he still Prem? Clash of heads at the moment between FaZe and a Burton player. Cheers, Gray. Gordon, it looks like he's got a cut on his head, so he's obviously out to go off. No, I didn't know the Brown Dirt Cowboy. I must admit that. It was Captain Fantastic, I thought. That's why I was a little bit of doubt in my mind. So Burton got the free kick. It's on the near side. Overlap here. But he does use him now. He went inside, he uses him. Can he get the yeah, he gets the cross in. Oh! Leicester defended and FaZe had to head it out for a corner. 44 minutes here on the clock. That was dangerous from Burton. There's a lovely cross in, a header up. Oh, Stolchik went to get it, but it was blocked. And that was Doyle, I think. Doyle that got in the way of it, and then FaZe headed it clear. And so it's a corner for Burton. 5 minutes of an injury time. I don't think he's injured. No, I think he stayed on the... FaZe is all right. He came off better out of it. 5 minutes. 45 minutes here. I'm all for this extra time, you know. That they did in the World Cup. I think if the ball is out of play, and then let's have the time on. So everybody's predictions at the moment: 4 shots to Burton, 5 to Leicester. So it's evened up a little bit, but everybody's guessing are online. That's going to be a free kick to Leicester, surely. Yes. Inacho pulled down. Then, like a gentleman, he pulls the offending Burton player up. 22. Oh, now Marcel is out. He's running. Nacho brings it back. 2-0. 2-0. Indeedy. Yes, indeedy. Yes, indeed. My God, he put that away like a striker. 2-0. I have to say we deserve it.
Go! Back of the net.
Yes, I'd forgotten I'd got that. Nacho here. Down the left. He can't shoot, so he pulls it back, and indeed he's on the end. And it's straight top bins. There we go. 2-0, half time will be coming up in a few minutes. Obviously a bit more time will be added on for the goal. But that should be enough now. I mean, it was a marvellous breakaway from Leicester. Honestly, mate, it's like a new signing. It really, really is, Jeff. I've got to say, I was not an Ndidi fan last season. He's been turned into an attacking midfielder. I mean, Enzo has absolutely, he's rediscovered him. It was beautiful team goal, beautiful, and indeed he took it. He took it like a striker. Indeed, he is involving. Yes, he is indeed. Yeah, we probably did actually. I mean, I think we were comfortable. A couple of shocks, but I think overall we were comfortable. I think the second goal has just calmed us down a little bit. Oh, that would be fun, Dan. That would be fun. Well, if it's at Burnley, we'll ask if they can put a slide up for you. I know, who is this indeedy fella? Exactly. Great goal. Quite right, Kate. Quite right. Yeah, it does. It does. This extra time. Oh my! I mean, just showing the goal from behind the goal. He could. That was top bins. That was soccer Saturday, soccer AM with the bin in the top corner. Top bins. That was absolutely. He could not have placed that any better, indeedy. So, and Nacho scored one assist. I was. You see, I was quite right. Nacho should have been picked over Daka. I mean, look, obviously things aren't over yet. Let's not get too cocky, but it's looking good. Yes, mate, I'm staying on for the draw. Because it's straight after this game, so awesome stuff. Wow, let's hope so. Yeah, I mean, look, players evolve, like you say. A new manager comes in. That's what I've said with Vestergaard. You know, indeed, last season I wanted him. I said, why are we keeping him? Let's just let him go. But you know, a new manager comes in. Oh, I was unlucky there. Well blocked by Burton. There it is. It is half time. It is 2-0 to Leicester with 70% possession, 6 shots, 2 on target, both of them goals. Nacho getting a lovely back heel and then sets up the second goal for Ndidi. I'm off to get a wee and have a drink, either or, which way whoever want to take it round. I'll be back in a few minutes. Stay tuned. Do not touch that dial. We will be back.
Leicester Till I Die podcasts on the Apple iTunes, Spotify, Google, Anchor, and all podcast platforms.
Something is coming. Something big to this podcast.
The TalkSport Fan Network is the ultimate on-demand destination for the UK's best fan-led football podcasts.
Including Leicester Till I Die, independent analysis and reaction for the Foxes faithful.
The TalkSport Fan Network.
Unbeatable club-dedicated content created by the fans, for the fans.
Follow the podcast on the TalkSport Fan Network.
The TalkSport Fan Network is the ultimate...
The Premier League? That's so last season. It's all about the Championship here on LTID TV.
Now that's what I call football.
You hit the right spot.
Hello, Matt Elliott here.
Hi, Alan Smith here.
Hey guys, Ian Hume here.
Hi everybody, Jerry Taggart here.
Be sure to watch
Chris and Leicester Till I Die TV
for all the latest Leicester City news and information.
You can also subscribe on YouTube and various social media channels
for the latest updates and news on Leicester City Football Club.
Come on, you foxes!
Tomorrow night at 8:30, so a little bit of a later start. 8:30 tomorrow night. Brad, hopefully Craig, and also a gentleman from Huddersfield Football Club, and he takes the shot. Will be joining the channel to preview this weekend's game: Yorkshire Grit versus Italian Flair. What will come out on top? From Huddersfield, it's our first away game of the season. That's Thursday, tomorrow night at 8:30 on this channel. And then also on this channel, LTID TV1, on Friday, we've got the preview and prediction show. Hopefully we're going to have Steve Lynix back. If not, I'm sure I'll probably end up... I don't think I can actually stand in because it's the night before my son's wedding, so I don't think I will be able to go on that. But I think Steve will be back anyway, and Brad. And I don't want to say anything, but somebody's doing rather well. Now, I don't know who you might think that could be. I think I'm fifth. I didn't do very well for Steve because I think he's bottom. So he didn't do very well with my prediction. Sorry, Steve, didn't do it on purpose. But there we go. But it is the Watchalong. It is 2-0 to Leicester. A good start, scoring literally within the first 6 minutes with a lovely little... Well, he wasn't even looking at the goal. It was sort of a back kind of half-back heel shot into the goal. It was a beautiful goal by Nacho. Winks, to my mind... I mean, obviously Nacho's going to get the plaudits, but I think Winks has had an absolutely brilliant game. He has been absolutely everywhere. And then indeed his second goal, Nacho got the assist after getting the first. Top bins. He could not have placed it better, I'll tell you. Okay, let's have a look and just see what you a lot have been saying whilst I've been away. Great first half, indeed great. Absolutely brilliant first half. James, keep it in the lights. Thank you so very much. You were pointing Percy as well. Hopefully you didn't do the later message. I hope you were back by then. Yeah, we'll do, Dan. Thank you very much, mate. Cheers, buddy. Couple of cool finishes from the two Nigerians. Well, what can I say? They're not holding it against us for knocking us out the Women's World Cup, are they? They played very well there. We got out. It was daylight robbery. But the draw is coming up in, well, depending when the games finish, and we were the later kickoff, I do believe, in this round. But the draw will be coming up after the conclusion of all today's games. We are. Everybody else is into the second half now. It's Leeds 1, Shrewsbury Town 1. So Leeds at home, they have got a goal back. Wimbledon are still losing at home to Coventry. Wimbledon 0, Coventry 1. Bristol City, they're just cruising. Anthony will be a very happy man. Now leading Oxford United 4-1. Cardiff and Colchester are drawing 2-2. Cardiff? Merging the two teams there. Look, I was up at 6 o'clock this morning doing the bloody breakfast show on the radio. And it's now 9 o'clock at night. This is my bedtime now. Cardiff 2, Colchester 2, Ipswich 1, Bristol Rovers 0. And of course, as we've just seen there, Burton 0, Leicester City 2. Burton haven't made it easy for us. I'm not saying they have. They haven't made it easy for us at all. And they're giving us a couple of scares. But apart from that, we've looked pretty in place. Gray, you are a gentleman, sir. Well, if we get 3 in the second half, I don't know what you'll give us. I'll tell you what I'll do with that, mate. I'll put it towards the drinks fund tomorrow for the wedding. And I do appreciate that. Thank you so very much, both to yourself and to Doug for the donations. You are really, really very good. Are you Noel Edmonds, Chris, doing the morning show? More of a Tony Blackburn, I think. As long as nobody says I'm a Jimmy Savile, I'll be fine. How's about that then, guys and gals? Shouldn't do that, should I, really? Noel Edmonds was my hero. I loved a bit of Nolly. And I loved Mr. Blobby and all of that. Somebody had to. I haven't played the Blobby single yet on the radio. Who knows? But yes, I am doing a bit of Noel. I am loving it. We're having a few internet connection problems between here and Surrey, where the office is. But we'll get there. I carry on. If the link goes down, that songs just automatically come in to cover me, and I'm just sat here not knowing. I'm still talking away to myself, having a great time. It is, and I tell you what, though. I mean, we know that we've had a lot of passing under Rodgers from the back, but we actually seem to be looking to move forward. Even when we're passing it around the back, the players' heads are up. And they're thinking, can we move it forward yet? No, I can't move it forward. So let me play it to the side. Where before they didn't all just play it to the side. There was none of that. Yeah, side to, playing it around the back, but not wanting to move forward. Yeah, I think it is. It's a professional job. It was a potential banana skin. I think you can listen free, can't you? I thought you could still listen free, Stuart. But look, yeah, why not? Why not pay £10 a match? You can't do it to every match. Depends on the broadcasting rights. But yeah, look, it's what you pay on Now TV, and Now TV, it's not always a Leicester match, is it? So fair play. I think if I didn't have my stick, I would be doing it. So yes, second half players are out. Burton are in the all yellow strip. They're now kicking from right to left, which means Leicester are kicking left to right. Otherwise, it'd be a very one-sided game, as I always say. I do the same joke every single game. But Leicester in the all blue and are leading 2-0. A goal and assist from Nacho and a goal from Ndidi. So Burton with the ball now. Not sure what Burton can do here. I'm just going to see if there's been any substitutions. Gordon obviously came on for Stockton due to Stockton being injured. Leicester haven't made any substitutions yet. Let's not forget on the pitch, on the substitute bench, we've got Vardy, Daka, Ricardo, Dewsbury Hall, Vestergaard, Castagna, Everson, McAteer and Nelson. He may want to give one or two of those maybe youth players or a few minutes on the pitch. But apart from that, I think a lot of those will be being saved for Huddersfield. And of course, Stolchuk's in goal for us. Justin Faze Doyle across the back. Albrighton, Winks, Chowdhury and Malchal across the middle. Pratt and Ndidi sat just behind Iheanacho for our starting lineup. If you're new to the channel, please do subscribe. Click on the notification bell, and you'll never miss a show. Wilfred is on. He is new manager syndrome, like I say. Radio Caroline. Tell Do you know what I was watching? I was watching a YouTube video last night, and hang on a second. Iheanacho now. He has a long shot, but it's a good save. He was in the clear, but it wasn't. He'd gone a little bit wide on the far side, shot it over. But the goalkeeper there for Burton, pretty easy save for him, but he made it. Blackman there, but he made it really look harder than it was actually. Yes, I do, and hopefully we've got one coming in, Gray, haven't we? So, I was watching the demise of Radio Luxembourg. I remember fiddling with my knobs under the bedclothes. Who were Mrs. You didn't enjoy late 60s, early 70s pop music if you did not twiddle your knobs under the bedclothes of an evening. Trying to get Radio Luxembourg on 208 medium wave, which was nigh on impossible, to be honest with you. So Leicester. Interesting to see how Leicester play this now, as it's headed out for a Leicester goal kick. Leicester throw-in, just on the halfway line. It'd be interesting to see how Leicester play this. Do they go for the jugular? Or do they just take it easy, being 2-0 up? I mean, look, we know 2. Everybody says that 2's a harder scoreline to defend than 1-0. I mean, is it bollocks? 1-0's the harder one to defend. Is it? Oh, Iheanacho again. But again, Blackman makes a good save. Oh, he was offside anyway. And before anybody says I'm not being racist, that is his name. Gray, wow, fiddling with our knobs together, were we? Wow. Those were the days, my friend. We thought they'd never end. Da, 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 da. Go on then, Gray. Who sang that? Those were the days, my friend. And it used to be. It was an old Russian folk song, or it was written in Russian, which was the da 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 da. Yeah, they do, James. I don't get it. I just do not get it. 1-0 surely is harder to defend than 2. And you see, he knows his stuff. 1-1. Well done, sir. It was Hopkin. It was a Russian song that was rewritten with English lyrics for Mary Hopkin, who took it to number 1. 1967, I believe it was. So it's a free kick now. Anyway, let's move back from we're not on the radio show. Good morning. This is Surrey Hills Community Radio. How the devil are you this morning? You're listening to the Golden Breakfast Show with Chris, the Cuddly Cornflake. Here we go. It was a poor free kick. Poor free kick. It's gone straight out for a Leicester throw-in. Is that? I think it was a throw-in. I don't think it quite met. Yes, Chowdhury's got the ball. Having a bad game. Geordie's back in. Good evening, Geordie. How are you? Probably wondering why I've got Mary Hopkin up there. As the Archbishop said to the actress. Burton haven't been a pushover. They've had the chances, couple of chances, which, with a bit of luck and a following wind. Gordon, he's got his head bandaged, Gordon. James Justin, don't think it was a penalty. They're not claiming it anyway. They're not even asking for it, Burton. No, in fairness, Justin went down. Probably, yeah. I think it was actually a foul on Justin. Justin went down, And then when he was falling, he took the Burton player fell over him. But Leicester on the break now on the far side. Is this the third one coming up? It's chipped into the box, but it's headed away. Is it going to go out for a corner? No. Oh, he's all over indeed. He's got his hands all over the Leicester player. A bit like Come Dancing. Do you remember that one, Gray, eh? Come Dancing. Oh, Brighton chips it in. Oh, it's a free on the far side. Chips it in. Oh, what a save. Was that a save or the post? Oh, it's another long shot. And a good save there again. And Leicester still coming forward. Still got the ball in just outside the box now. Lays it off a long shot. Oh, and that's high wide and not very pretty from Winks. Chip in from all Brighton goes all the way across to the Leicester player. It's a good stop there as it happens. It was a stop from the goalkeeper for Burton. And then the long, powerful shot comes back in, but it comes off a defender. We're talking about the third goal coming for Leicester now. And let's not get ahead of ourselves. No, Come Dancing was a BBC show, the predecessor for Strictly. Paul Nicholas. He was just good friends with what Paul Nicholas was in. He had a couple of songs, Dancing with the Captain, Grandma's Party. Come Dancing. Some people will say that's what. No, I can't go there. I'm not going there. Paul Nicholas, no. Come Dancing was the TV show. Oh, poor lazy pass there from Leicester. It's gone all the way back to the Burton goalkeeper. Oh, he couldn't pick it up. Head tennis now in the middle. Offside. And a free kick to Leicester. 2-0, Leicester strength looking stronger in this second half. Substitutions now are for Burton. So Kamwa is off and Carabao is on. Carabao on, Kamwa off for Burton. Doesn't look like any substitutions yet for Leicester. Although Kieran Dewsbury-Hall is getting stripped and ready to come on. So it looks like Dewsbury-Hall's going to be coming onto the pitch soon. Wonder who's going to go off. Possibly Winks. Winks might be knackered, to be honest with you, because he has been all over the pitch. So it wouldn't be surprised if it was Winks. Or all Brighton, of course. But then he's not going to play on the wing, Dewsbury Hall, is there? Oh, Leicester coming away. Oh! That was Marcel there. Tell you what, he is an exciting prospect. He's twisting and turning. Marchal, I think he's going to be a discovery this season. I really do. Indeed, he is off. Wow, okay. So, indeed, he is off. Dewsbury Hall is on. So, Dewsbury Hall will come opposite Pratt, I think. Well, Ricardo is about to come on as well. Winks is coming off. So, I'm guessing Ricardo is on for Winks. And Dewsbury Hall, is coming on for Ndidi. Winks, to be honest with you, must be absolutely knackered. He has been all over the pitch. I mean, I'm sure Nacho's going to get the accolades and probably get man of the match, but for me, Winks. A good attempt moving forward there for Burton, but they were offside. So a couple of positive substitutions there. I'll let you know, mate. I'm not sure what my plans are at the moment because I haven't got anything lined up on that one. Let me know. James, you just put some scores up there for you all. If we do it, will be for the draw, Dan. Putting your little one to bed, does that mean that you're covering yourself up? Is that what you call it these days? They're still fighting, Burton. I've got to say, all full credit to them. It was a long back pass all the way to the goalkeeper, though. Yeah. I'll send you the link after the game, Dan. So Burton just having a little good passage of play at the moment. A lovely cross into the box. Oh, it's headed away by Faze and then by Chowdhury. Good defending by Leicester, but Burton are coming back again. And then I don't know. Side netting there. Sorry, I paused then because I wasn't sure what was happening because my stream froze. .30 watching, please subscribe if you're new, or if you want to comment, smash that like and press that notification bell. Then you'll never miss a channel. We are taking a bit of a step back. We have closed the website down, and there's less sort of action now on Twitter and on Facebook. It's purely links now rather than actual new posts as such. Things just in life change and new challenges come along. No, players are where they're meant to be, and it's like you look up and there is a player there that's saying, "Give me the ball." Look, we criticised the bell end, and he was that last 18 months, 2 years. He was before that. Look, he got us to 2 consecutive fifth place finishes, and he got us to an FA Cup final. All right, super goal. VAR helped us out. A big toe got in the way, but look, he won the FA Cup for us. He won the Charity Shield for us, Community Shield, English Super Cup, whatever you want to call it. So, I like it very much. So, but unfortunately, whether it's a player or it's a manager, you're only as good as your last season, and Brendan's was shit. Kate's in Hereford. That's a cow, isn't it? Till tomorrow. Respect, mate, respect. Only a man could say that, Dan. You're stressed looking after 3 kids, and Kate's been to a funeral. Burton fans are still giving it a go. It's just a corner, I think, to Burton. 61 minutes gone. So Burton corner. No, not a good corner. I think it's gone out, and it's a corner now on the other side. So second corner for Burton. Yes, he's been a bit quiet in this one, but wasn't it great to see a manager turn around and celebrate a goal rather than? I do miss them seal bars. I had to go out and buy some mint penguins instead. James, thank you, mate. Take care, buddy. Thanks for popping in. See you all soon. Good luck to Everton next season. Unfortunately, I believe you're going to need it. Cross there from Dewsbury Hall that came in, but it was a little bit too strong. A third goal would kill the game off, let's be honest with you. For Leicester, that is. If Burton were to get one, it would open up a lot of panic buttons would be being pressed. I think if they were to score. Look, I mean, I know that. And there's so many players: Christensen, Luke Thomas. Luke Thomas, we probably saw more of him because of who we didn't have, rather than who was available, and we would have been stuck without him. I like Luke Thomas. But we've got to think though. We've got 46 league. No, we haven't. We've got 46 league games. We've got. We're in the first round of this Fizzy Pop Cup. We're going to need that squad. A lot of fans will say take him, Dan, but I like him, and I think we are going to need this big squad. I mean, we haven't got. I mean, there's 26 players who are available today. I don't think we've got to name a squad like we do for the Premier League, where you can only have so many players. Faith back to Stolchuk here. Who just calmly passes it forward to Chowdhury. Another calm pass forward. Leicester just passing it about. Looking again to see if they can move it forward. They can't, so they play it across. Just keeping possession. That's nice to see. What I've just seen then is the fact that I think it was I'm not sure who it was. I think it was possibly Piera. But he played the ball forward. There was a Leicester player there was 4 or 5 Burton players around him, but he actually came forward to meet the ball. He didn't wait for the ball to come to him, which it wouldn't have done because a Burton player would have got in and nipped it. But he actually went and said, "All right, that's my ball. I'm coming for it." That's what we wouldn't have seen last year under Rodgers. Yeah, I mean, there's a couple of players we're being linked with. I can understand loans. Unfortunately, get the guy from that Chesney from Chelsea, but I don't think he would. He'll just be coming as a loan. He won't be coming with a loan to sign. I think Chelsea value him highly. You mean this season, Dan? 9 subs, yeah. Oh, Gordon with a shot there. Solchik just watched it go past his post. Be interesting to see how close that actually was. I think this angle is going to really help us. Chowdhury was caught on the ball. A nice. Let's just have a look. The goalkeeper Seemed pretty confident it was going. Oh yeah, it did look. It looked wider on the replay than it looked in real time. Yeah, they have looked better in this half of Burton. It's always difficult to judge a team because, I'm judging Leicester and thinking, oh, look, we're 2-0 up. Our next 7 games, Huddersfield, Cardiff, Rotherham, Hull, Southampton away on the Friday night and Norwich away, home, away, home, away, away. A win away, a win away, a win away, a win away. Yeah, I think we are. Tell you something, right? What confuses me? What confuses me is this Doyle guy doesn't look a bit from a distance, look a bit like Vestergaard. Hi, Ethan, sorry, how are you doing? Yeah, I heard it tonight. The curse of Seagrave seems to be returning. So, corner on the near side, all Brighton here, just in front of the cameraman. Little corner in, close! Chowdhury. Oh, God, a long shot. These long shots we're trying, that was Ricardo. They're long and high all the time. Yeah, I haven't seen anything reported on it yet, if I'm honest with you. Yeah, Leicester City handed Mads Hermansson injury concern. Brighton. Let's have a look what happens here. Well, Brighton tries to cross the ball in. It's another corner. Leicester City have reportedly been handed an injury concern over goalkeeper Mads Hermansson, with the Dane said to have undergone a precautionary scan. Hermansson impressed in his first start for the club on Saturday. He was not included in the squad for the Carabao Cup first round clash, as we know, here against Burton. According to TalkSport's Jeff Peters, Hermansson picked up an injury in training, which would be a concern for City ahead of the weekend's championship clash against Huddersfield Town. So, I say, Harold Shipman's back at Seagrave by the look of it. Be interesting to see who. Yes, it was great. It was. Not originally, they covered it. But yeah, be interesting to see who, if he doesn't make it, who starts against Huddersfield. So, well, Brighton with the corner kick here. Both hands up. It's a long one. Headed back in. Oh, good header from Faz, but it just literally ended up on the top of the net. I've got to say, I mean, Stolic's having an okay game tonight, but we're up against a League One team. Probably Iverson. I'd probably say it would have to be Iverson. Leicester still keeping hold of the ball here. Again, what I'm liking about this Leicester side, and on Sunday as well, is that when we lose the ball, we're going back for it, and we get into a lot of the first and second balls as well. Who would you start, Ethan? So Blackman, the goalkeeper for Burton, is actually in front of the Leicester fans. He's getting the old "you're poo you are" chance. Chowdhury on the ball. Had a very decent game. So we're 71 minutes. We've only made the 2 changes. I don't know if we're going to see Daka or Vardy on. He seems quite happy with the way things are at the moment, Enzo. But certainly as a team, no, Leicester come forward. Lovely ball. We're on here. Iheanacho. Oh, he's trying to do it all himself. Unfortunately, he lost out in the end. Oh, good defending from Burton, but I think Iheanacho maybe took 1 or 2 touch too many. Great run from Ricardo. I thought he would have maybe if he could have taken it earlier. By the time he actually pulled the trigger, the Burton player was able to get a foot in the way. I think Iverson, because he is the one with the most. Well, if you don't want to start Hermanson, you're looking at Ward, I think, who's on his way out. You got Stolchuk, who obviously was number 2 at the weekend. I have a feeling it could be Stolchuk, but do they? I've not heard that, Leicester. "17 minutes. I think Burton are now starting to have a look at some of the substitutes. They're going down with a bit of cramp, the Burton players. So the Cesare move from Chelsea, it looks like it's going to a medical. I'm excited by that signing. I mean, if Iverson goes to Palace, then will Ward be the number 2 or will Stolchuk step up? It's looking like Stolchuk at the moment. Steve Cook has left Forest and gone to QPR. There's some changes, 2 or 3 changes here. So Iheanacho comes off and McAteer is coming on. So don't know who's going to be playing up front now. So we are coming up. Well, we're less than 15 minutes. We're into the last 15 minutes of the game. It's been an easy evening for the It's fizzling out a bit now. I suppose was to be expected at 2-0 Leicester at half-time. Leicester were going to be pretty comfy. So, coming late surge here for Burton. But Stolchik, it down his throat really, falls over, does a Pickford, as we like to call it, and safely gathers the ball. Gray, if you're still in, Gray, I'll message you tomorrow, mate, about the. I've seen your message has come through. I'll message you tomorrow and try and sort something out with the old quiz. Hopefully, sort of midweek next week, because we've got no game midweek. Are we going to see any late drama here from either side? A third goal from Leicester to absolutely just kill it off altogether? Or are we going to see a late comeback? Well, not saying a comeback, but a goal from Burton, which would just make it interesting. Yeah, agree, great, agree. Yeah, like you say, he's not going to be a permanent signing. I don't think Chelsea would be that silly to let him go. They've let a lot of players go, having said that, though, haven't they? So Ipswich have beaten Bristol Rovers. It's full time there, 2-0. Leeds are beating Shrewsbury 2-1. Oh! McAteer now. Can he get the ball over? Is there anybody? No! He got the ball over, but it was absolutely, it was a daisy cutter. And the goalkeeper just said, "Thank you very much, that's mine." Wimbledon are beating Coventry. They've both got 7 minutes of injury time being played. Bristol City now 5-1 up at Oxford with 6 minutes. Cardiff and Colchester, 6 minutes of injury time there, 2-2. I say Ipswich have beaten Bristol Rovers 2-0. Now we're into the last 10 minutes of this game. So coming forward now, down the left-hand side. Can Burton spring a surprise and just make it a little bit difficult for us at the end? Corner. Is the goalkeeper going to come up, I wonder? It's going to be at least 5 minutes, I would have thought, injury time. Leicester struggling to get it clear at the moment. Oh, but they get the free kick. Who's getting treatment here now? Justin. Justin is down. Yeah, we saw Anthony. Well done, mate. Good win for you. Yeah, McAteer, that wasn't a very good cross, I must admit, of his. Just he could have just set it up. Yeah, Kelechi Iheanacho has been named the Sky Man of the Match. Who's your man of the match? Tell you what, we can't afford to sell him, can we? Yeah, Dougie has. A bit like, I can't remember his name, the guy that went to Forest from, he turned down West Ham, who he'd been on loan at, and went to Forest. Reminds me of that move a little bit. Fair play to Luton Town. It's a goal kick to Leicester. Jesse Lingard, that's it. Yeah, reminds me of that move. So 4 minutes left. Been a pretty much of a sort of second half, really. I think that second goal killed it off. I'm sorry, Leicester, for life. I won't have anything said against Dele Alli with what's come out regarding him. I think no. I think that's a bit unfair to say that. I think you're right, Gray. Nacho Man, definitely. I think man of the match. Winks up there for me. Winks was up there as well. He was all over the place. He is still a free agent, yes. First half was good. I mean, Leicester have dominated it, to be honest with you, Doug. We've absolutely dominated it. A couple of odd chance here and there for a couple of chances they had, but Stolchuk's had pretty much an easy game. I'm going to be honest with you. Full-time Leeds are through. Leeds are beating Shrewsbury 2-1. They're into the hat. The draw's coming up at 10 o'clock on this channel. We will be covering that for you. Wimbledon 2-1. Coventry are out. Wow. Bristol City, as Anthony said, 5-1. Good win for them against Oxford. Penalties between Cardiff and Colchester. Ipswich beat Bristol Rovers 2-0. Leicester going for a Burton and beating them 2-0 at the moment. Second half's been a bit of an anticlimax there, hasn't it? It really was like we did what we had to do, to be honest with you. I think you'd call it a professional performance, that second half. "13 shots for Leicester, 5 for Burton. 3 on target for Leicester, though, out of all those 30. We've had some high and wide ones. 0 for Burton, never done a shot on target. Touches in the opposition box, 21 for us, 5 for Burton. That's two defeats for Coventry. Wow. So into the 89th minute now. We're just going to be finding out soon how long will be added on. There's been a couple of stoppages for injuries. 5 minutes of injury time. Look, guys. Come on, look, you know, you're chewing at the bit to get up here. You're chewing at the bit. Here you go. 5 minutes there. Been 6 and 7s in the games tonight, but 5 for us. And yeah, I think I've got to go for this. Man of the match. We simply cannot sell that man. Even now, we're just playing it around. Throw into Leicester. Close to the corner flag. Halfway between the corner flag and the penalty box area. Burton have got Derby next, apparently, and Derby have lost both their games this season so far. Woo. Not sure who Derby manager is now. Oh, Pratt's giving it away. Is there going to be late drama here? No. It's a corner. It took a deflection. I'd sell Vardy, to be honest with you. Justin clears. Up and under back in, but it has found a Burton player. Oh, good defending there. Chowdhury. He's had a solid game. Okay, mate. Okay, cheers, Doug. How many weeks now, Doug? Oh, good move. Oh, another corner. Late corner. Late pressure here from Burton. 7 and counting. Wow. Seven more weeks of sleepy nights, and then you get the paternity leave now, though, don't you? Leicester can't get it clear. Burton hoofing it back in. No! Oh, Stolchik came for it, didn't get it. Leicester panicking a little bit at this stage. I don't think there's enough time for Burton to get 2, but they could get 1 and make it awkward for us. Yeah, lucky bugger. Yeah, see, us men back in the day didn't have paternity leave. No, I think he's quite right, to be honest with you. Stolchik came for it, was absolutely nowhere. Are you doing a away kit show, Doug? I missed it. Oof. Header back there, but the goalkeeper managed to get over to it eventually. He's still giving instructions out, Enzo. And there it is, full time. Full time. And it's all over. And I have to say, deserving team won. Yeah, take care, Leicester for life. All the best, mate. So final score there of 2-0 to Leicester City. Deserve it. Deserve it. Right, it's time for an end. Just going to point Purcell in. Who went 2-0? Doug said he went 2-0. Jeff went 2-0. Doug, yeah, 2-0. I haven't got you down, but I'll give you that. Couple of threes. Dave went 2-1. No, very good move. Right, I'll be back in 5 and we'll be covering the draw. Do not go away and find out who we're playing in the next round.
Leicester Till I Die podcasts on the Apple iTunes, Spotify, Google, Anchor, and all podcast platforms.
Something is coming. Something big to this podcast.
Hello, Chris.
The TalkSport Fan Network is the ultimate on-demand destination for the UK's best fan-led football podcasts.
Including Leicester Till I Die, independent analysis and reaction for the Foxes faithful.
The TalkSport Fan Network.
Unbeatable club-dedicated content created by the fans, for the fans.
Follow the podcast on the TalkSport Fan Network.
Hello, Matt Elliott here.
Hi, Alan Smith here.
Hey guys, Ian Hume here.
Hi everybody, Jerry Taggart here.
Be sure to watch
Chris and Leicester Till I Die TV
for all the latest Leicester City news and information.
You can also subscribe on YouTube and various social media channels.
for the latest updates and news on Leicester City Football Club.
Come on, you foxes!
Indeed. There we go. The draw's coming up in a second. It's going to be a very, very short post-match because of that. And then I'm off to bed because I'm going to be up at 6 o'clock. But he's in. Let me just bring him in. Let me just mute this a little bit. The draw could be on time-ish. Right, let's just try and do this. Try and do this. Do that, and do that, and there we go. Good game. Did you see much of the game, Brad?
Yeah, I was able to watch it all, and all I will say about the entire performance is if you were fuming that we went to Thailand in the monsoon weather and wasn't able to play Spurs in the pre-season friendly, we just had a very comfortable 2-0 pre-season friendly against Burton Albion. It felt like that was very easy, in my opinion. Mate, I know it wasn't pretty at all times, but you couldn't have asked for an easier, very passive Burton to play against tonight. They were very well. They just allowed us to play football, didn't they, Chris? Really, which I don't think we used to.
Yeah, I didn't. I mean, there's a couple of chances. Looks like Hermansen is injured, so whether he'll be fit for Huddersfield or not will be interesting. We will see on that one. But I mean, you've got to be well in your favourite player. Well, man of the match. I mean, what a first goal, and then what an assist, and indeed he top bins.
Yeah, he did. I mean, he had a brilliant game. I mean, you kind of expect it. It's Burton in the first round of the cup, but we talked beforehand. I even mentioned a few in the comments of the times that it hasn't been so easy playing these lower league oppositions for Leicester. So it was good. I mean, fantastic finish. His awareness just to know that if I get something on this, it's flying in the net, and it was a fantastic finish. And then his unselfishness, he drove with purpose. And the second he started keeping going down an angle, you knew he wasn't going to shoot. And he picked out, indeed he inched perfectly. And I mean, that was pivotal as well, because at 1-0, I felt like maybe, Enzo would have given him a little bit of a kick up the arse to say, come on, let's get a second. Let's not make this be for nothing and give these a sniff. And it killed them off completely. And then after that, I mean, it was borderline training ground practice for them, wasn't it? The ease and time that Burton allowed Leicester to pass the ball around, they just didn't say it. I mean, pre-season training ground match, whatever you want to call it, but it was good to see, Chris. There was no nerves. There was never a moment in that game where I thought, well, we need to be a bit careful here because Burton are showing something. Leicester never looked like anything else was going to happen apart from Leicester going through and winning the game quite comfortably.
I mean, we were doing pretty much what we were doing under Rodgers. We were passing it out from the back, passing it round, but the players seemed to have their heads up and looking for where they could move it on to.
Yeah, I mean, like the commentator said on Sky, they had it right. Leicester aren't just passing it around for the sake of passing it around, though. It's a lot different. Leicester were passing it with a purpose. They were always looking to exploit a gap. They were always looking to drag Burton players out. I mean, it worked perfectly for the second goal. You know, Kelechi drew the goalkeeper and 3 defenders with him. So they were always looking to play it with a purpose, and they did it. And, you know, if you always say that a scoreline flatters somebody, I know we didn't really have too many clear-cut chances, but in terms of comfortability, 2-0 is a bit of a light scoreline for how comfortable the performance was. You know, the passing, yes, it wasn't great at times, but, you know, you're never going to have a perfect game in football. No team does, but for the majority of it was great.
One word answer, who starts for you if Hermansen is injured on Saturday?
Stoichek. He's played.
Can't argue with that. I mean, I'd probably think Iverson purely because of the experience. You couldn't really judge Stoichek today because he had nothing to do, in all fairness.
But he could have brought a table and chairs and played a game of cards with someone in the crowd, let's be fair.
I've got to say, I mean, all right, Inacho gets man of the match. I mean, that first goal, fucking cheeky or what, but it was brilliant. And then, you know, you just expected it the other way. Indeed, he's setting up Nacho. But, I mean, it was literally Soccer AM top bins, that second goal, wasn't it?
Yeah, it really was.
And but for me, if it wasn't Nacho, so he gets the man of the match because of the assist and the goal, for me, Winks, no wonder he went off. He was all over the fucking place. I mean, I was looking up 1 minute. It was, and literally, it's so hard to commentate because I've not got the best eyesight and I don't recognise the players like these commentators do. And I'm calling, you know, Ndidi Chowdhury, like Chowdhury, I can tell their hair. I mean, thank God for Chowdhury and face hair. But again, Facebook use, if you can't be asked to stick your name on it, and I can't be asked to read it out, you know what the rules are. You either sign up for StreamYard so that it brings your name up, or you have the manners and the decency to stick your name at the end. So can't be bothered to do that. I ain't going to read your comment out. But I forgot what was I saying then? Oh yeah, I'm looking. I'm thinking, oh yeah, okay. So that's Doyle. No, it's not. It's Winks. But Winks 2 minutes ago was over on the. He literally was all over the fucking place.
He was, and he showcased that against Coventry. I made a note of pointing out that whilst maybe Leicester fans with expectations of Harry Winks to do more in that forward area, his defensive duty. The way he covers the ground is unbelievable. Yes. He's already got a chant. It's very original. Essentially, it's just his name being sang, which every football fan does. So he's already a firm favourite with the crowd, and rightly so. He's really proven that he's, you know, if you had any doubts over these signings, maybe just coming for the easy time on the pitch and away, certainly not, because Harry Winks was absolutely everywhere. And I agree with Chris. If Ian actually doesn't get a goal and assist.
I don't necessarily if he's going to be the new Okazaki, but I think he is in the way that he is not going to finish 90 minutes every bloody week playing like that.
Yeah, he does have that resemblance to Okazaki in the fact that his engine runs for 75 minutes. But if that's what he's going to do to a team, if that's what he's going to do for the team, and not just for the team, but if that's how he's going to knacker out the opposition, in that time, then long may it continue. We'll start calling him the 75-minute man, mate, because he absolutely drawn them out all over the place.
Yeah, just showing the Nacho goal again. Apparently, Martin O'Neill says Terry's saying he expected more from Leicester for the amount of possession. Look, it's easy. He didn't actually. He wasn't actually known for possession football when he was manager at Leicester, was he? And he's got to say something as a pundit there. And to be honest with you, I take where's Morgan there? I think he's probably talking shit. Nigel Clough's talking shit. Martin, they're all talking shit because the pundits, that's what they do. So I tend to sort of take what they say with a pinch of salt. Let's be honest with you, he wasn't that good as Republic of Ireland manager or Aston Villa manager, so never won anything there. But he says what he wants to say. 2-0. We didn't need to do anything more. We've got 2 injuries now. We didn't want anything else happening. We did what we had to do. I think they call it a professional job, don't they? When you do that, and 800 passes. I tend to sort of say, yeah, so, Brad's gone. I tend to sort of say, well, so what with 800 passes? I mean, probably 500 of them were sort of winks to Doyle to winks to Doyle to winks. We've done that, seen that for 2 games. So it's good. Like I say, for me, the difference is the fact that we actually did some work when we had the ball. Oh, hang on. We have another guest, which means I've got to just make some room for them.
We need some room if it's. Oh, it's Kate. Hello.
I'm not sure where she is. Has anybody got 10p for Katie for the Lecky?
Send your $5 over.
I've been held hostage in a cupboard.
Harry Potter sister. That's
Yeah.
what you are. Sorry. So I started late. It's been one of those days today. I've been biting everybody's head off left, right, and centre. So and then of course you forgot your ear
I know,
thingies,
it was one of them. Halfway here, I was like, I forgot my flipping headphones.
Honestly, she sat before she even gets going in this job.
I know.
I mean, just saying, Martin O'Neill apparently is just saying he expected more from Leicester for the amount of possession, but Brad Me was saying it was pretty easy by the look of it.
Yeah, I think it was pretty easy. We did have a lot of possession, and we were down behind the goal where we were shooting second half, so we were a bit disappointed not to see more action. I thought we could have generated a few more chances, but I think the idea was to run them ragged a bit, and I think we did that in the first half. But yeah, job done. I mean, it's the cup. We won 2-0. It was pretty comfortable. There was a few near chances for them, wasn't there? But overall, it was pretty comfortable already, and we didn't really get out of third or so gear, I don't think.
No, 75% possession to us, 13 shots to their 7, only 3 on target. I mean, there was a lot of high and wide shots, and I'm sure the kids outside the ground have been running away with all the balls that they were collecting. But we did what we had to do. We've got a couple of injuries. Cody Hermanson now looks like he's injured. We didn't want to do anything too silly, and that second goal just before half time, I mean, what a goal by Ndidi. He couldn't have positioned it. He's like one of those spot the balls, wasn't it? You just go to that top corner. I was actually looking for the wheelie bin to be in that corner off Soccer AM. But that killed it off really. And I did say it'd be interesting to see what happens in the second half, because we were 2-0 up, and really at that point, to me, the game was over.
Yeah, I agree. I think the game was over. I'm glad we got the second goal before half time, because we'd done enough to get it. We were joking that Wilf was supposed to have missed that, accidentally scored it. He played really well. I thought Hamza played really well as well. I thought it was a real team effort today.
I couldn't pick anybody out there that played badly, and I was just saying to Brad before you came in, I've just noticed he's very, very clean shaven. Don't know what.
I know. I was just thinking he looks really different.
He looks about 10, doesn't he?
He does.
He's been on the promise tonight. That's what it is.
Yeah, no such luck.
But I mean, Winks, what a player! He was all over the place. We have got to me, possibly. I don't know who else we're going to sign, but at this rate, signing of the season for us.
Yeah, definitely. He was so busy tonight. His energy, I know he was probably brought in as a bit of a, I don't know, maybe Maddison/Yuri replacement, but he's got more energy than both of them put together. He's everywhere.
Yes.
And the crowd were chanting his name at the end at full time as well, and they all came over and clapped us and stuff. He was great, and I thought it definitely changed when he went off. There wasn't as much play through the middle and creation really after he went off. But great signing.
Brad, Nacho went off. No Vardy, no Daka. We don't need strikers in that second half. I mean, what do you think your thoughts were behind that? And I'll ask you the same question in a second, Kate.
I kind of was a little bit bemused, but then we didn't need them. Like you said, Chris, it was a professional job. It was to get legs and it was to get minutes into certain players' legs. I'm gonna get sick of mentioning this throughout the season, but it was very Pep Guardiola-esque, wasn't it? Last season they played without a striker and won the league. Maybe Enzo's planning ahead. I don't know, because I was expecting when he made a couple of changes, I was expecting Vardy to be another one that would come on and be sort of like for like, but. Like you said, Chris, I don't care what O'Neill says in that perspective. Yes, could we have scored 2 or 3 more? Yeah. Would we have benefited and gained anything from it? No. The game was won at 2-0. Burton were absolutely blowing, smoke. They weren't doing anything to look like getting a goal and get themselves back into it. So why not keep Vardy rested? Vardy doesn't need 15 minutes against Burton when they're 2-0 up. You don't need him on. So chuck another midfielder on like he did. Happy days.
Your thought, Kate?
Yeah, I agree. I think it was unusual. I think everybody else was expecting somebody to come on as a replacement. But that's the thing, isn't it? We're so used to predictable football. I quite like the unpredictability of it. And also, I thought tonight was a perfect game for us in terms of timing, because we've not really had the pre-season that we wanted. And this was really played out like a pre-season game, but it meant something. So I think we could have tried. We saw JJ for 90 minutes, which was really encouraging. He went down at one moment, didn't he? And I was quite worried. But yeah, I just think you've got to try stuff.
Your script writer, Brad.
I know, that's exactly what I said, Kate. I said for those that felt they missed out on the monsoon pre-season, they got it today. So it was a bonus all round.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, I could say, why exert? We've got another game on Saturday. Why exert ourselves sort of today? Nacho, look, I'm sorry, there's been rumours he's not going to go to Forest, I don't think, but there's been rumours, and Daka's been linked with Everton. I'm going to be controversial here. I say if we are going to sell a striker, for me at the moment, it'd be Vardy. Kate, your thoughts?
Yeah, I suppose so, but he's not going to go anywhere, is he now? He's going to be 37 soon. I don't think Daka's that great. If somebody came in for him and wants him off the wage book, he's going to be flipping expensive. He'll be on Premier League wages. I would rather see Daka go, because I think Vardy just has that class about him that he might not score as many goals, but he has the ability with his touch, his passing, his off the ball work. He takes 2 defenders with him each time.
Does he though now, though? I mean, if I was a Huddersfield defence and I'm thinking, Vardy's starting, we don't need to put 2 defenders on him.
Well, they did on Sunday. Coventry were all over him.
But
I just think he still has that threat. His reputation carries that threat. Whether it's physically comes through, I don't know.
I mean, I'm not saying Brad Daka is. He would have to go. My worry is that I would not want to see us facing a 46-game league season plus cups, plus we're in the first couple of rounds of the Fizzy Pop Cup. I wouldn't want to be seeing that we've got just Vardy and Inacho, because Vardy at the moment for me isn't a goal threat. I think we need a minimum of 3 strikers, possibly a 4th, rather than let somebody go, get somebody in.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, it was interesting. I'm not too sure if the likes of Casey McAteer, when he came on. Hi, Jess. Yes, yeah, I'm glad you figured that. But yeah, I don't know if he was sort of pushed into it, but I did make this point to you after the Coventry game, and that might be a thing. That he doesn't seem to really care if he doesn't have an out-and-out striker, in the sense that we've got Dewsbury Hall, Winks, McAteer can go there, Marcel can maybe come in and get a goal. So, it's one of them. It looks like he's got his options. Personally, we do need 3. We do need 3 stellar striking options. Vardy would not. Give him time. You've got to give him 7 or 8 games to find out if he's still got the legs to do it at this division or not. Yeah. If not, it does become a worry. But Nacho has shown all the qualities. Funny enough that he's already shown. So get one in, is it hugely necessary? We'll find out. Yeah, I would be as well. The Fizzy Pop Cup. We should call it that if we win it.
Are you stopping for the draw, Kate?
No, I'm not. I'm going to head off because I need to drive home.
Oh, you're not home. Oh,
Yeah.
right. No problem.
She needs to leave her cupboard.
I need to leave my cupboard and get home.
Last person that we saw in the cupboard was Philip Schofield. I'll leave you with that thought. All the best.
You're so kind. See you later.
Have a day off on Saturday. I don't know what's happening on Saturday. Brad will be in touch with you if he does a show, but I'm at a wedding.
I'm not around Saturday. I'm away for the weekend.
Well.
I'll be on. If I am on here Saturday, I'll be here singing all by myself. So
have a safe journey home, Kate.
All right.
Thanks
see you
very
later.
much.
See you, Kate. Take care.
Bye. Right, let's. Look at that.
No one wants to see that close. No, God, no. Come on.
Very large. Right. The draw is being made. We are number 23. Wes Morgan picks the first one out. Tranmere. We still got north and south. I don't get this, but we are in the north. Tranmere at home. Number 20. Wes Morgan pulling the homes out, and bringing the away out is Mr. O'Neill. Against Leicester.
Tranmere Leicester. There you go. First out. Off we go. See you later, everybody. Brilliant.
See you, everybody. Tranmere. Leicester are hosting Tranmere. Right. Let me just. I haven't even had time to bring the artwork up. Right. Here we go.
2000 Cup final rematch.
Yes, indeed. Good chance it'll be on telly then. I mean, this north-south, I get it. But the big boys are in, aren't they? So I'm surprised.
Oh, I don't know. I thought it was all third round for the Premier League, but maybe it is like... No, it's the non-European clubs, isn't it? The ones that didn't qualify for Europe coming now.
Yeah. Right, 1 second, and I will just do this for the sake of people that are joining us. I'm just keeping an eye on any big games here. I'm not gonna stay for the second one for the south because we're not in that. Blackburn are away to Harrogate, Lancashire, Yorkshire game there. We'll just do the north, lad. We'll just do north. Stoke are hosting. I'll stick your hand in there, Martin. Stoke are hosting Rotherham. Dorinda, you're in.
Dorinda will never go there. She'll never go.
Was it Stoke? She might go to that.
Oh, yeah. She might. She didn't say she'd rule them out, did she, on her TalkSport rant?
I just realised I've been it the wrong way round. Nobody said anything, so nobody's watching, so it doesn't matter.
It's not live. We can edit it afterwards, Chris.
We can, exactly. So it's Tranmere, Leicester. Wrexham, of course, they got through, didn't they?
Well, this will be live on in your local cinemas, this game.
Bradford. Wrexham at home to Bradford.
Ooh, that'll be...
Doncaster. I feel like, right, well, we've done the draw now. What's the...
Yeah, this is what...
Just coming out that early.
Yeah, this is one of them where if it was a game, Chris, I'd be going...
Sorry, mate, Doncaster Everton. That's the first Premier League team. But yeah, we're out quite late, aren't we?
Yeah. This is one of them where you normally press skip all once your team comes out of the draw on Football Manager.
Yes. Bolton Middlesbrough.
Ooh, that's an old rollback of times. That used to be a good fixture in the Premier League.
I'm just trying to get the draw up. The BBC aren't covering it all.
Oh, Carabao Cup doing a draw and it all going wrong. Never happened before, has it?
BBC Sport this year. It's
oh God,
bad.
You can't get anything right, can they, BBC?
Well, they've let some good people go. Nottingham Forest are at home. Who have Forest got? Burnley. Nottingham Forest.
Dan knows.
Dan's probably not watching now, but Nottingham Forest are at home to Burnley.
Oh.
Coventry lost. They did, Jesse. Yes, that was a shame.
Yeah. My heart bleeds for them. My mum's still not talking to me after the weekend's game, so she's not going to be talking to me now. We've won a cup game and they've not.
No. Sheffield Wednesday, Mansfield. Oh, that must be Nigel Clough's team because they just focused in on him. Wolves. Blackpool. So let's have a catch up on the draws so far. So first game out was Tranmere hosting Leicester City,
and that was it.
Yes, good night, sweetheart. Salford are hosting Leeds United. Harrogate are hosting Blackburn Rovers. Stoke City are hosting Rotherham. Wrexham are at home to Bradford. Doncaster Rovers have got a home draw against Premier League Everton. Bolton Wanderers are hosting Middlesbrough. Port Vale are hosting Crewe. Nottingham Forest are at home to Burnley. Sheffield Wednesday are hosting Mansfield. Wolves are hosting Blackpool. And Sheffield United are hosting Lincoln. So that is your round 2 draw north. Should we stay for the south just for the sake of it?
Oh, well, why not? It's not like we've got anything. It's not like any of us have any life, mate. We might as well do something.
Yeah, I've got to be up at 6, but who cares?
6 is 6, mate. Just don't sleep.
The link will go down and they'll stick some music on in the background. It always bloody does.
Yeah, it's all right. When the song ends and all they can hear is... they'll know what happened. You'll just say it's a remix, mate.
So we've got Bournemouth, we've got Brentford, Chelsea, Palace, Fulham, Luton and Tottenham. All in this draw, southern draw. Gary O'Neill to Wolves. I don't see what all the fuss is about Gary O'Neill, to be honest with you, mate.
I think it's an ex-player. Sky put a video up yesterday that I actually watched, and my dad was talking to me about it because, as you know, my dad's a Wolves fan. Someone's got to support him. And he said that they've been struggling with FFP, and he was demanding. He nearly walked, apparently, at the end of the season because he was getting told, look, you're not going to have the funds, and this is why.
Bristol City, Anthony's Bristol City have got QPR or Norwich. Have they still got to play then?
Yeah, when are they playing then? Because unless theirs has gone to penalties, you'd assume that'd be over.
And it's over. Plymouth are hosting. It was a good win tonight for Bristol City. Plymouth are hosting Crystal Palace.
Oh, Gordon Bennett. You've got the pie face versus Roy Hodgson derby there.
Yes.
That'll be interesting.
Bristol City, as I say, good win for them today, 5-1. Reading have drawn Ipswich. So it's so far Bristol City versus QPR and Norwich. Reading versus Ipswich. Portsmouth, Peterborough.
Oh. That'll be interesting.
I'll have a P, please, Bob. Luton Gillingham.
Oh, there we go.
Gillingham they beat Southampton last night, didn't they?
Yeah, they did. Hey, that'll cheer them up. Who's knocking Spurs out? Have they come up? Yeah, LCFC, great, you're right. Who's knocking Spurs out? Come on.
Yeah, they've not come up yet. Luton at home as well. I've just said, haven't I? Sorry, Luton Gillingham. Swansea hosting Bournemouth. Ooh.
Not really a South Coast derby. They're both down there at that end of things. So
one's Wales, one's Dorset.
Yeah, I mean, my brain went down the sea, Brad, and put them all in one category, but they're not. One's Wales. This is why I failed geography, mate.
Yeah.
Can you tell?
An all London, all Premier League tie. Fulham are hosting Tottenham.
No, can't wait for James Maddison to get knocked out the cup and get used to his life at Tottenham. Sorry, did I say it out loud?
You did.
No, sorry. It's all right. We'll edit it.
You will, yeah. We'll cut that out. We know that one will be on the telly. Exeter hosting Stevenage. Sorry, Exeter and Stevenage. I don't think now you can get a look in to be on the telly.
Yeah, didn't Stevenage knock someone?
League, aren't they?
Well, yeah, true. So Tottenham might be the only time they're on telly this month. I don't know.
Yeah, that's true. Wickham are hosting Sutton.
Oh, I've got a soft spot for Sutton. I hope they win that.
Wickham, of course, but it is one of Martin's ex-teams.
Yeah. Well, they ain't got teletext this time, have they? They'll have to advertise it on Facebook or Twitter if they want to strike it.
There's an odd number in the north or south. They might have had to move somebody, mightn't they?
I think, they do an area bracket change each year depending on the promoted sides, because that's how we I think we fell into the north basically because of the fact that the bracket
wasn't enough. Birmingham are hosting Cardiff.
Ooh, a lot of all Championship and Premier League ties. Well, I say a lot of them. There's two, isn't there, of each now?
Here we go. I know Mike was in earlier. I don't think he is now. But Newport are home to Premier League Brentford.
That'll be a good game. That will be an interesting one to see.
With Raya gone now, especially.
Yeah, that's gone very, very, very strange, hasn't it? Because
Chelsea are hosting AFC Wimbledon.
Oh, you just want Wimbledon to win that, don't you? Because you just imagine they'll be screaming for Pochettino.
Jesse, you don't need the radio now.
No.
You got LTID TV. What more? I can't say radio's past because 7 to 10 every morning on the.
It might affect your job if you say radio's done, mate.
I know. 7 till 10 every morning. Well, not necessarily for all 3 hours, but the majority of it, you can listen to me on Surrey Hills Community Radio. Okay, so let's have a look at both draws in full then, just to go through them. So first of all, here we go. The southern bit. So Bristol City are southern bit. Bristol City are hosting QPR or Norwich. Plymouth will play Crystal Palace. Reading Ipswich. Portsmouth Peterborough. Luton Gillingham. Swansea Bournemouth. Fulham Tottenham. Exeter Stevenage. Wickham will be playing Sutton. Birmingham Cardiff. Newport Brentford. Chelsea Wimbledon. I suppose the one big tie there is going to be Fulham against Tottenham in that half.
Yeah, you can imagine that's going to get all the plaudits. You what? Oh, okay. I wonder what you said then. But you said, but yeah, you can imagine that's going to be the big one on there. It's an all Premier League tie. Maybe the Chelsea game will go on. And I hope Jess's prediction is right. I hope Chilwell scores. I hope he does a wild phase. I hope he scores 2 of them. He's definitely still injured. His old flop Farner. And being as Jesse's still here in the comments, I'm going to kind of give her a moment in the sunshine because I'm going to start copying her predictions, Chris, because yet again, the prediction queen, as I like to call her, because she predicted we'd beat Coventry 2-1. And tonight she said to me, Brad, I'm going for Leicester to beat Burton 2-0. So, no to everybody, because I know exactly where I'm getting all my information from for my Leicester prediction. So if you think I'm being bold and brass, it's because Jess has told me that Leicester are going to win 3-0 or something from now on.
Is she not in the prediction league?
No, I probably ballsed up on that like I did with Craig, mate. So I haven't had a chance to sort that out. And
Jesse, you mean that Brad has not included you?
I did ask her. I think she did agree to do it, but then I completely forgot, mate. I'll be honest with you. My memory has got more holes in it than a sieve.
Well,
and you've left me in charge of the prediction league.
Wearing a really, really nice Foxy 7 top, but you're not in it now, and you've got to be
Well, I might have to make up for that.
Oh, he's in trouble now.
Well, I know when her birthday is, so maybe then I can make up for it.
Northern bit. Sheffield United, newly promoted, hosting Lincoln. Wolves are hosting Blackpool. That could be an upset. Sheffield Wednesday, Mansfield. Forest, Burnley. I have a feeling, well, that's an all obviously Premier League. Port Vale, Crewe. Bolton, Middlesbrough. Doncaster, Everton. Wrexham, Bradford. Stoke, Rotherham. Harrogate, Blackburn. Salford, Leeds. And the only one that matters, Tranmere at Leicester. I imagine over the 2 nights, there'll be a couple of games on. Obviously, the Fulham Spurs one's going to be one. I'm guessing in the bottom half that it is going to be, where are we? Forest Burnley is the All Premier League time.
Yeah, it looks that way, doesn't it? I mean, it'll be split over 2 days, so it'll get sorted one way or another. They'll probably find a way to put the most profitable games on Sky, won't they, Chris? Let's face it. We've had our moments in the sun for the Leicester Burton game. Because Jess said to me, "Goes, we're on Sky more than we were in the Premier League," and that's because we're the champion. We're the Man City of the Championship. Everybody wants to watch us. Nobody really cares about the other games, money wise. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see if we make it on again. But you normally don't get 2 rounds back to back, do you?
You don't. But we will see. We will see. Brad, get over there, guys. Check out LTIDT2. God, it gets harder to say every time we come up with a new name. LTIDTV2, the quiz channel. Brad hosting over there. But he will be back at 8:30 tomorrow. And I'll stay online, mate, and I'll have a quick one with you afterwards about that. Jesse, I'm sure Brad could sneak you in. Couldn't you, Brad? I know she's a week out, but she'll probably still wipe the floor with the rest of us. Yeah, I'm sure she will. Jess, I'm sorry, I'll make it up to you and I'll sort that out. And I will send her I'll send you the fixture list over, Jess. Yeah, all right. Okay, calm down. All right. Everybody's a critic, aren't they? Everybody's a critic. Yeah. Oh, yes. No, you're the one that gives the man with a brain with a sieve a job. So there you go, mate. Really, it's on you. It's on you. See you, mate. See you tomorrow, mate. Take care. Stay online, like I said. I'll have a chat with you. Yeah, I will do, mate. Will do. Yeah, cheers. Okay. So that was Brad. So it's Tranmere next. Could be worse. I don't know what are they actually in League 2 or are they underneath? I think they may be in the one below. I think there might even be a non-league club. We could actually go on and win this damn thing, couldn't we? Who knows? Are they going to show? No, I thought they were going to say who the Premier League football. I thought they were going to show who was on the TV next round. Premier League football, Burnley hosting Manchester City on Friday. But you don't want to watch that. You don't want to watch that. What you want to be watching Friday night is the Prediction League. Somebody had a very good week. Others didn't. What can I say? And tomorrow, 8:30, it's the Huddersfield preview. Both of those are on this channel. Both of those. Oh, Sky documentaries, Mission to Burnley. Oh, God. They'll be getting ideas above the station, Burnley. Anyway, it's Burnley. It's only a small town outside Blackburn. Evening, Dan. 8:30 tomorrow for the preview. 8 o'clock Friday for the prediction. Both on this channel. The host with the most, Brad, will be doing those. Thank you to everybody that was in. Really do appreciate you joining in the comments. 2-0. It's good. We're happy. We're through to the next round. And let's hope for another 3 points. It's been a pleasure, guys. I've enjoyed it. I hope you have as well. If you've not, it's a bit late now. If you've enjoyed it, as they say, my name's Chris. If you haven't, my name's Brad. Here we go. I have been Chris, though. This has been LTID TV. I can see what Brad's doing off camera. I've been LTID TV. This is Arnie. See you all tomorrow night. Good night.
Thanks for watching. These videos are tremendous. You better like them too, or I'll be back.
This podcast is proud to be part of the TalkSport Fan Network.
TalkSport. Powered by fans.
That will conclude this evening's entertainment.